Run.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the observation deck of Planet Mecha Ninja. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning. I'm having a fantastic morning. I don't have work today, and it just so happens to coincide with an extreme meltdown apparently from Darks Fidel and another meltdown from Low Tier God. Both of them had pretty disastrous days, if I'm to understand it. I didn't really look into too much of what he said during this rant. People were telling me, a lot of people were telling me, they said, bro, just watch it. The shit's insane. And so that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do with my day off. I'm going to try and use the morning to cover these two Rogouts. I don't really know how he did on the evening stream. I didn't hear much about that. But just that this pre-stream during the day yesterday was monumental. And I'm stoked as hell to see it. LTG also, he got... I mentioned earlier, I'll probably mention it again later, is that there was this way that DSP could have gotten back at LTG. And it was an impossible way. It wasn't going to happen. And that was to be more famous or to get someone more famous to make fun of Dale. And DSP can't do it. But what happened was that someone who was bigger and popular made fun of Dale. And it ruined Dale's entire evening. And we'll witness that as well. But we're going to watch Phil first, since he's the star of the show. And this is from DSP Tries It, Mimology. The 5-hour meltdown. You know it's serious when you get a title like this. Because usually it's something like DSP snorts his way through a begging whatever. But no, once you get the honest title of 5-hour meltdown. Oh boy. People are saying it's the worst meltdown of the year. That's crazy. All right, let's see it. I'm ready to behold. Big time.
Two, historically, my least supported streams right now. I want to flip that script. I want to change that narrative.
Well, you better be entertaining.
The goal on this stream,
okay,
so that it's not the dead game or the dead stream that Phil only plays for himself. I want to have people support my content. Let's go. The way that they've set it up currently, there's absolutely no way for me, the streamer, to regulate any of this at all.
Regulate what?
Well, what does that mean?
Are you pointing to something?
It means
the internet.
right
I can't
now,
regulate this.
Someone could keep sending one kick kicks
Yeah, big ups.
and spam
Big
the
ups, Jordan.
chat entirely, and I have absolutely no way to control that whatsoever.
Bummer.
Okay? And that's actually what happened last night, is when I was streaming Gears of War Reloaded, people were buying 100 kicks for $1. Well, $1.09. Okay?
Rolling Golem, I have heard, well, Duty's a dumbass, but I've heard some concerning things about Memology. But because I don't really have any hard source on that, I can't really run with it. But if someone has some sort of hard evidence of him being a shitlord, I would be happy to have that. But yeah, I've seen enough evidence of Duty being a dumbass to know that.
Okay. And then they were literally going one kick, 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 one kick.
I think we get it, Phil.
One kick, one kick, one kick, one kick, one kick, one kick.
I'm getting a pattern here.
One kick, one kick. Okay, I think you get the idea. So this lasted, I'm not
Jade understood.
30-some minutes, where the chat was literally just one kick spam moving up the chat. And so, of course, Dunsfelter was modding, and he's like, well, how do we stop it? And we were both looking at it.
Okay, well, hold on. My question is, why do you need to stop it? Why does everything need his dictatorial control over everything? So you have chat wilding out being dumb. What exactly is the problem here? And it's just DSP's hunger for control. The chat is confusing and different than normal. It's not saying we love you, Phil, we love the content, or how can I donate, or I like game from Jade. It's something else, and it's scary. What's wrong with that? You know, let them have their fun with their one kick meme. You get a penny each time they do it. You should hope that whole screen fills up forever. Whatever, man. We gotta stop this.
Man. There's actually no way. If you time the person out.
What about people wanting to have a conversation? Who wants to have a conversation in DSP's stream chat? Point them out to me so I can laugh at them.
Even moderate them by banning them. They can still send kicks.
Oh my God.
Also, don't tell people this.
So there's no way to stop the kick spam right now at all. They coded in the kicks, but they didn't actually test it.
Hey, nerds. Hey, book smart nerds.
Now you might say, well, why would you want to stop it? That's support. Well,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Except here's the rub.
What's wrong?
Let's say, for example, someone
what's
walks
the
up
rub?
to you on the street and says, hey, man, here's $5.
Okay.
Seriously, just take it.
Sweet.
You'd be like, oh, cool. I'll take $5. Thank you so much. Now, what if someone walked up to you on the street and they had 5 rolls of pennies and they said, hey, man, here's $5. Here's a penny, here's a penny, here's a penny.
Nope, this is not accurate. This is not accurate at all. Let's do a different version of this. What if you were walking along just on the street, because apparently that's where you have to be for these metaphors, and then you started getting bank notifications that 1 penny has been deposited to your account by some person online. And then you keep getting those notifications, and you keep getting those notifications. Well, you could just turn off the notifications. Now, granted, that's in that example, but no one's actually physically harassing you, Phil. There is no physicality to this whatsoever. It's numbers on a screen. DSP is being tormented by pixels. Like, I don't get it, man. It's such a non-issue. It's a non-issue, but for Phil, if it's anything outside of his realm of control, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare realm. I'm getting free money. What do? How do I stop this?
Here's a penny.
My thoughts on Ghost of Yotai? It looks cool. I might get it when it's on sale in the future.
Oh my God.
Wow, clown mode. That's not at all what it's like, Phil. Nothing's going anywhere. Old man yells at pixels.
That's the equivalent
No, it's
of what's
not.
happening on Kick right now. Is, listen, I
Histrionic
like
little
sport, don't get
dude,
me
huh?
wrong, but you pelting me with pennies doesn't really add up to anything significant. But
DSP was accidentally hilarious there. That's a fantastic way to put it. DSP was pelted with pennies. Yeah, okay. He got shotgun blasted by pennies. And this is part of why he doesn't listen to his own advice about ignoring things, and it's for the better. It's for the better that he doesn't listen to himself. Because a grown adult would simply never address this. He would try and look for something behind the scenes if it truly bothered him, but he would never address it. Because what does this dude do? He starts off his stream talking about how he's powerless. He can't do anything to stop all this free money coming in. Even his mods, these poor dudes who want nothing better to do than have positive, chill content, they can't do anything. It's so terrifying. And these idiots, they didn't code it right. And you know what? It's the equivalent if some dude came up and started throwing pennies at you. And all this. And he also said there's no way to, I said it already. There's no way to prevent it, no way to combat it. So you're telling me, Phil, you came on stream and broke down how you were being harassed, how you were being trolled, and then telling people that there's no way to stop it. Phil comes in here and just shows you his weakness and then tells you, guys, here's my weakness. It's clearly unbeatable. I can't do anything to parry this move. Don't keep throwing it at me, though. And then using the language of pelting me with pennies. That's hilarious because now, tragically, people are going to be inspired to do that because there's the visual element attached to it now. Now, whenever they do the kick, it's a penny bouncing off of his forehead. That's funny. Granted, you still shouldn't give DSP any money at all, even pennies, but the idea that people are winging pennies at his head, well, now that's hilarious. Thanks, Phil.
It completely
Big ups, Cardinals.
The chat. People can't even talk. Last night,
they can't enter commands or talk.
Years of War because there were so many kicks bouncing off.
Kick, the people who like to talk to Phil.
1111111. Oh, look, someone said something. 1111111.
The chat that's notorious for wanting to have conversations with Phil.
There's going to have to be a way to regulate this. What I'm assuming is they're going to put the same thing in place that you could do on Twitch. Where you can
Rolling Gold. It's still stupid to give him money. But he made it funny now. That's a bad idea.
For it to even go through, or for it at least to show up in chat.
What was DSP like as a child? I wonder if... Okay. It's grade school. Hold on, let me recalculate this. Okay, yeah, it's grade school. He's in 6th grade. A kindergartner comes up to him and says, Phil, you're a poo-poo head. And he says, I'll have you know, that hurt my feelings. That made me very mad. It made me feel bad. I went home crying last night. I went home crying, in tears, sobbing, and whined and cried to my mom as she brushed my hair and comforted me. Please don't do that anymore in the future, okay? That hurt my feelings, all right? That made society worse. What's going to happen? These kindergartners are going to keep doing it because now it's funny. Now it's hilarious. I called you a poo-poo head and that, it was slightly funny that I did it, but now knowing that you're having this gigantic crash out about it, the abuse is going to continue, buddy. Big ups. Oh, you want to hop in, Cardinals? Hell yeah. Hold on. Let me get Discord up. We're watching Dale after this. How's it going, Willis? Let me get this grinded up and all.
Now you might say, well, I don't understand. Why aren't you going to count
yeah, I don't
the
understand.
single kicks, the 10 kicks, the 50 kicks?
I don't know anything, and I'm too stupid,
People
Phil.
are just going to start spamming. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, this was the first person who did 10 and 50. Forget that shit. It's got to be $1 or more. It's the same thing with tips. It's the same thing with super chats. It always has been. You got to hit that certain criteria to be counted. Okay? Fair enough?
Big ups, Cardinals. Welcome aboard. Let me adjust your volume a little. You're always so damn quiet, man.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, it's
very robust voice,
Oh, what a complaint to make. Oh, you don't scream your ass off. That's a horrifying complaint.
So, on to my final major topic for the day, and this is a serious
how you doing, man?
We have to discuss because I'm wondering. I want honest answers now, honest feedback.
You were hyping this up. I'm liking it already.
That's why I'm talking about this during a podcast because I feel like I'll get better answers and better feedback if I bring it up now. Okay. So here's the deal.
And Rolling Golem, if he does manage to find a way to prevent this, it's extra stupid because now you're shutting down avenues to accumulate money. I hope he does. I hope he finds a way to turn this off.
At 2025 so far, and if you can believe it, We're 3 quarters through the year.
Oh
I know that
yeah,
sounds crazy.
this year went by
We are
fast,
3
man.
quarters through 2025.
Yeah, I
Would have
agree.
been the absolute biggest stinker games of the year. The ones that were essentially from AAA studios.
The ones that you hyped
that
up?
used to be the big hits.
The ones that
Okay,
you said were
games
going to
like
be bigger and
Assassin's
better
Creed
than these indie
Shadows.
shit?
What in the holy hell happened there?
It's
Most
so,
of the time, you
it's
can
so
skip
annoying
the
because
big
like
games. And
he's right, but like wrong at the same time. Like he's right in some instances, but for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, and he's got bad math, and he also forgets his own role in the equation. This dude often
Right.
says that indie games suck and don't perform as well. So he should have been hyping them up the whole time. But now, after they fail to meet expectations, he's retroactively hyping them. Well, that doesn't work.
Well, yeah, I mean, and
you
the
miss
reason to
nothing.
never trust his
That's
opinion
sad
on
to really
video
think.
games is because it's
Alright?
all just equates
Now,
to money.
some of the
so
games that have been good, but not great, have been this big wave of remasters, right? Think of
What
all
was
the
that game
freaking
recently
crazy amount of
where he straight up
remasters
said that it's
that
bad
have come
because I
out
didn't get
recently. I mean, just
money?
in the
I
last
know
couple
that
of
it's,
weeks,
well,
we had
isn't that all of
Metal
them?
Gear
No,
Solid
he said
Delta,
almost
Snake Eater,
verbatim that.
and Gears of War Reloaded.
I can't
But now
remember
it's time
because
to
I
be
feel like that's
honest.
happened so many
In
times.
Yeah.
2025,
He always
would have been
dances
the
around
absolute
that
best games
idea,
of the
but there
year.
was one
Well,
recently
I'll
where he
tell you
straight
my
up said
opinion,
it.
and my opinion is subjective. So what kind of
Yeah.
games am I talking about? Clear Obscure Expedition 33.
Yeah, that game you said was
Blue
meaningless.
Prince. And most notably right now, Hollow Knight Silksong. But there is another thing.
I love it,
that
Willis.
those games
I was
also
listening
have
to
in common.
DSP's recent rant about YouTube, about how the best part was at the very beginning where he says, I don't really know what's happening, but here's my best guess. And then details the most unhinged, dark conspiracy that the grand wizard of YouTube just does things out of spite to hurt content creators. Like, it's not even a decently
Oh,
believable conspiracy theory.
Are you talking about like how he said that he was getting like less views or something like that? and, like,
Yes.
it was the YouTubers. Okay, yeah. So like that's also like a cornering thing. Like I don't really follow the cornering except for a little bit more recently because apparently there's been shit going on with him. That's like a whole nother thing. But anyway, I remember back when I used to watch him, he was always like, "Oh, YouTube is like suppressing me. I'm getting like shadow banned and blah blah blah. Like I'm getting kicked out of the algorithm." And it's like they always change the algorithm to help with the user experience. I don't think that they want to tell creators how the algorithm works because then it'll just get abused and everybody will get spammed with random stuff that they probably don't want to see.
So what you're telling me, from what you describe, is the exact thing that DSP wants in fighting games. He wants a meta that's never known, always ambiguous, and you can't abuse. So why does DSP have an issue with it then?
Well, because that's a game and this is his business, for his family.
Even when you give DSP what he wants, he hates it.
Oh, yeah.
That I feel like I need to bring up because
Yeah,
particularly
that's just whiny
they
crap from
apply
cornering.
to my content and my streams. All right? Clear Obscure, Blue
Good
Prince,
breakdown, though. I don't follow
Silksong.
cornering.
What is the common factor among all
I
three of those
don't
games
suggest it.
in regards
It's not
to me
very
and my
fun.
content?
I understand he's kind of boring, but
Should I just tell you?
let's hear it, Phil.
Okay. The common factor is I streamed all three of them, and every time that I do, I cannot retain an audience.
Oh,
No.
oh
Seriously.
shit.
That's your fault. You're right. I should've designed to keep myself like this. When I start
Memology
playing
edits
any
are
of
always
those
great.
games,
I enjoy
I
him.
lose audience. I'll give you a perfect example. Right now, I currently have 224 viewers on YouTube. I currently have 104 viewers on Kick. And if I booted up Silksong right now to play it, I would go down to 130 viewers on YouTube and 50 viewers on Kick. And I'm not exaggerating.
Okay.
But if I booted up Call of Duty, I would retain the viewership. In fact, the viewership might even go up.
Okay.
Wait, what? So if I play...
I mean, yeah, that's true. So let's think about this for a second. What could explain that? There's a million different explanations you could have, but I'm sure DSP is just going to go with the simplistic version of, I don't know, YouTube's fucking me.
Right. I mean, I agree with Rolling. Like, dude, his morning consists of him sitting down with his coffee, eating his egg white, whatever the fuck breakfast
It's
sandwich.
healthy, very healthy.
Yes. opening up Twitter, looking at what the latest like crash out fallout that people are having and saying, you know what? Somehow I can apply this to me, and
Mm-hmm.
it just doesn't.
Yes, exactly. He thinks that, honestly, he's an outcast who thinks he's still part of society in some way. I
People wanted him to play Stellar Blade. He fumbled his way through that and
didn't
basically shit
respect
on the
that.
game. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was an actual vote by his fans, but that he said were troll votes, shit all over that. That Ava Cowboy dude, that Ava Cowboy guy is the only dent that I actually feel bad for, because they said like their first message, or one of their first messages in Phil's chat was like, um I'm sorry, I'm autistic and I struggle with social cues, so don't be afraid to be direct with me. And if you're someone who has that kind of autism, then like you're not gonna be able to like understand when you're being like milked or all the other stuff that he does. And that guy sent him so many trailers to watch for video games, so many recommendations for video games. And guess what? He shit on it, or he said, I don't know, we'll get around to it maybe. You know, it's like carrot
Yes.
dangled him. Like it's just that's my issue with this whole thing.
Have you watched Logan's video series on DSP as an autistic person?
No, but now I want to.
Highly recommend it. And I recommend it to everyone because it does recontextualize DSP a little bit. And one of the things that it does is, I'm going to be careful with my words here because I don't want to make it seem like I'm defending Phil. But
Right.
it makes it so that Phil technically is an autism entertainer. He creates content for autistic people. All of his
Right.
shit fits in line with their kind of mentality. But DSP has just enough awareness to screw people over like that. And yeah, the person you're describing, this Eva Cowboy person, I admit I feel bad for some of the dens sometimes because think about it from their perspective. You're highly autistic, already kind of a rough situation to be in. You find this dude online, and he seems kind of fun and goofy to some extent, very loud, very braggadocious, but also formulaic and, dependable. And he's a gamer, so you can tell him about games, and you can send him money talking about games, and you get excited telling this guy about this game that you like or that game. And you don't realize it until too late because, again, you're too autistic, that this dude doesn't give a shit about you at all.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
And like it got so bad to the point that like he would he would like tell Phil like in the chat, be like, hey, like I DM'd you on Twitter some of the trailers and stuff I want to check out, or want you to check out, like did you get a chance to look at them or whatever? And Phil would always just blow it off like, nah, I ain't, blah blah blah. So then Ava ended up starting donating like money to him, and it's
Ah,
only like a couple bucks, but like still like that's bad. Like no matter how much money, like like if a fan is trying to reach out to you and like talk to you, like I understand why he could be a bit nervous of like responding to DMs and stuff.
yeah,
But like if the
especially this
dude's
dude.
hitting you up, oh yeah, but I mean like if the dude's hitting you up to check out trailers, like what? Like I don't get it.
And this dude's a video game streamer who's always trying to find content. He's always sitting there picking his ass, thinking of what to do. Just load up all the
Yeah.
trailers and watch them for content. There you go. This dude has
Right,
content
yeah.
gifted to him, and he doesn't know what to do with it.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Good point, Rolling Golem. Yeah, DSP kind of amalgams other people's interests and hopes that they like him. Never works.
Overblown, overproduced, AAA game, comes out every year, never any different, same old song and
You buy
dance,
him every
repetitive
time.
game loop
You
over
buy him
and
every
over.
time.
I can get more viewers than playing the unique, best in class, small time developed, but amazingly awesome, hit it on all cylinders, amazing
What?
game of the year
Oh, it
contender.
doesn't matter. Continue.
Yes, for some
Mixed up your
reason,
metaphors there.
this audience will not stick around for the best games.
Because you chased everyone out
And
for
I
those
guess
games.
the question is, what gives?
Oh.
All right? Because I've heard various different reasons.
Cannon Brothers. They're probably to blame
I've
somehow.
heard things like, well, these games
Yeah.
are boring. I've heard things like, well, they're so popular, people have already seen them. Or we're actually
Yeah.
playing them.
Yeah.
So we don't want to watch.
Those are all
I've
reasonable.
heard all these different rationales.
I mean, like
maybe-
those are
maybe in truth,
legitimate.
Yes. And he thinks that it has to be one explanation, when no, it could
Yeah.
be 50 different things all happening at the same time, why it is that no one's there. And the big one that he always omits is DSP has done a fantastic job of filtering out his viewer base. Every time someone asks, hey, are you interested in this new game? I don't care. I'm not interested. That game looks dumb. Okay, well, that person left. They're not
Yeah.
interested in watching. So then when he plays that game, he's confused why that person isn't there. Bro, you chased him out. You kicked him out.
Yeah, and it's not even so much so that like he says like like I appreciate the recommendation, but I just don't think that's like a type of game I'm gonna like. He just basically says, no, you're fucking retarded,
Yeah.
and like
No
this
one
is
wants
dumb,
that game.
Yeah. It's just so belligerent. And the other thing is too is like if I was in the content creator space, and I'm glad I'm not to an extent, because it seems like it's a real like rat race and stuff. Like you gotta kind of like
Yeah, it doesn't seem
play to
fun.
certain things. Yeah. Um, but like if I saw other people being successful at games that I want to play or things that I want to do, I would do what I'm sure most normal people would do, and like do some like self-reflecting, like
Ah, what
not
are you
so much
saying?
so, yeah, well, I mean, not so much so that like it's
You're
like
stuck. I
I'm
agree.
like panicking and obsessed and all over the place, but like enough for me to be like, huh, like let me just take a look and see what other people are doing
Mm-hmm.
and why people may find them entertaining. Like watch their streams, watch their videos. Like I,
Absolutely.
I don't know, but like he just keeps saying that he doesn't have time and all this other shit. And it's like if you don't have time, then like what are you doing, man? Like you say this is your job. Why not spend time getting better at your job? I don't get it. I don't, it just doesn't make sense to me.
And he went to a business school for this, man. Businesses are always studying each other. Always. They're always
Yeah.
seeing what worked for that dude, what worked for this restaurant, what worked for all these sandwich shops are all spying on each other in a more legitimate way, you know? Oh,
The
this guy had
sandwich
this sale.
shop.
Let's try something similar.
Yeah.
DSP is the sandwich shop who says, I don't care what anyone else is doing. I'm going to do things my way, and then promptly fails.
Right. And the other thing is too is that like it just surprises me. I'll always say this, is that it surprises me this dude went to business school and had the financial issues that he did. And I always will stand by this, that he learned more about business from Scopely than he did school.
Definitely.
And that is 100%, I will die on that hill.
Definitely. And I don't expect this dude to be, or I don't expect anyone, once they have a business degree in their hand, to be perfect with what they do. But he falls
Right.
into very obvious failings that someone without a business degree would tell you is a bad idea.
Right, yeah. I mean, like, I don't know, like, I understand to an extent and sympathize with him to an extent, like when he was getting the YouTube money.
Yeah,
Like, there's been people who get money like that and then they go crazy, and that happens.
yeah.
But like,
My first
he
paycheck, I bought a
didn't.
sword. Who am I to judge?
Well, yeah, no, that's for sure. But like, you didn't buy like 10 dozen action figures and Blu-ray sets and all
Yeah, that's
this
true.
other random bullshit. It's like you bought something that you knew you would like and
I
that
needed this
you would
sword.
get used out of. Yeah, dude, home defense system. I understand. Um, but yeah, no, it just is like the pitfalls that he fell into while doing the YouTube gig was just like, bro, how are you this like inept? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's just weird to me.
Indeed.
Actual
He
truth
always
of the
runs with
matter
just a
is
barely
somewhere in the middle
formed
of all
plan
of it.
A.
I am the
Right.
streamer. I'm the creator. I'm the
Okay.
one who plays the games and tries to
I'm
make
not happy about
entertaining
that.
streams and playthroughs for all of you.
My focus is on the live streams and not YouTube. I make more money off of Twitch than YouTube. I am a live streamer. I am not really a YouTuber anymore.
The goal of the stream that I put out is to get an audience, to
Uh-huh.
hook that
Mhm.
audience, to engage and entertain that audience so that they will want to, in turn, engage with me during the stream and
Okay.
then reciprocate with.
Okay, that's your
Yeah, he's
objective.
right.
I'm going to pay attention to this
When he's
objective.
doing this shit, he's just money, 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 man. Okay, that's the point. That's the business model. I put out the free content. Hopefully, the content is good enough for you. You like
Yeah,
it.
hope
You
harder.
want to support it, and then I can stay in business and I can support my family and I can make a good living while you continue to get that level of quality content.
Okay, that's a very
enjoy.
I
reasonable
mean, this is
goal.
logical, yeah.
Yeah.
There you have
So
it.
then what do you do about
So
that,
if you
Phil?
take a look at the games that I'm playing, doesn't it make sense that I should focus on games that are going to bring in the most amount of viewers?
Yes.
That are going to bring in the most amount of engagement and the most amount of support?
Mm-hmm.
I think it does make
Sure.
sense. And if you look at Clear Obscure, Blueprints, there were sometimes those streams did well, and there were many times those streams did poorly. They were not hitting
Right.
goals.
Right.
Viewership was poor, but I continued to play them regardless. Why? Because I loved those games, and I knew those are Game of the Year contenders, and I need to play them, or else, number one,
What?
I'm
Why do you
doing
need to play
myself a
them?
disservice as a gamer.
I don't know. That was kind of a frozen deer in headlights moment. He accidentally realized what he said.
I knew those are Game of the Year contenders, and I need to play them, or else, number one, I'm doing myself a disservice as a gamer.
I need to play these
Number two,
popular
when it's
games
the end of the
because
year, there's no way that I can do like the best and worst games of the year if I don't play the best games. And number three, because quite frankly, I want to get some level of enjoyment out of what I'm doing, and not to say that I don't get enjoyment
Big
out
ups
of playing Call of
advertising.
Duty or something, but
exactly
I
here's
feel
Ducks
like
always.
this job would have way less meaning to me if I wasn't allowed to play the best games.
I agree.
You understand? If I was told you have to purposefully skip all the best games of the year because no one cares about them on your streams, just play this garbage instead, I would probably hate my job. I would never want to do this again.
Yeah, because you seem so thrilled to be here.
That this is a business and it's my job. You know, I get that. It is about support and stuff like that. But at the same time, at some point, you got to kind of put your foot down and be like, no, I'm also going to try to enjoy myself while I'm doing it. That's the point of gaming.
Mm-hmm.
The point of video games is supposed to be enjoyment. If you're sitting there and
so you've added a layer of complexity because you're absolutely right. The point of games is to have a good time. But for DSP, the good time doesn't come from the games. It comes from the money. So the games are not really the material here, huh? But he wants it to be. He wants it to be the blame.
He said a few days ago he is not allowed to play what he wants to play, but he's doing that right now. Oh, dude, don't even get him started on Metaphor. Like, you ever want to just, like, send a message? You just mentioned Metaphor, and then he just always goes on the rant of, I wanted to play it, but, just, the viewers and the audience, it's your guys' fault again, And it's just so funny to watch him go down that road.
Yeah, because it's him confronting the hell of his own making. That he can't have fun even if he wants to. And that's hilarious to me. It's whenever he's talking about how we envy him. We wish we could be him. Bro, I can play any stupid game I want and not have to worry about paying for the electrical bill.
Exactly.
So how am I envy you?
One thing I want everybody to remember, the clip where he said he can play anything and do anything and be successful. Let's just not forget that throughout this whole video, okay?
Everyone will show up and donate. Then why are these rants happening so often?
5 hours on a stream and you don't enjoy a moment of it, you fucked up.
Very, very, very hypocritical.
You're doing it wrong. That's not the point of what was created. You understand? It's supposed to be for the joy of it. And I get it because it's all about money now. It's the same thing that happens with professional sports. Or
you would know.
Right? Well, do you think that the pro athlete always loves what they're doing? No, but they should at the very least love the game they're playing. If they're going to make it their living and what they're going to do the most of, then they should actually have some level of enjoyment of doing it.
I can see
that's
that
been
a little bit.
lost by a hell of a lot of people.
But there's another element to this that DSP is admitting. Again, something that he could be responsible for, is that it does often happen where professionals don't enjoy their game after a while. They don't enjoy this. So what do? They try and save and invest as much money as possible so they don't have to do that shit anymore. DSP can't do that.
Either that or they phone it in for a paycheck.
Yeah, exactly. And then get out of it that way,
Yeah.
Very, very hypocritical.
I don't get it. So you understand where my frustration comes in?
Not really. It's just very whiny.
Games coming out, I start playing them. I'm blown away. I love them. And the immediate feedback I get from the chat, this game's boring. Go back to Call of Duty. Go back to this other game where we get a quick laugh or whatever. We don't want to see you play this one because it's too long. That gets me. It's too long. It's too long.
That's your fault.
Be a good thing? Like if the
you
game
chased
has a
out
good
all the people
story,
with attention spans.
Don't you want more of it? Do I ever get bored of playing games? No, because I'm a variety gamer. I could get bored of a certain genre. Like when I was playing Baldur's Gate
a
3, I was
variety
getting
idiot.
bored of fucking Baldur's Gate 3. The game is too long. I was like, I just want this to end, right? But a lot of people, no, the game's too long. I just can't follow it. I can't tune into that stream or whatever, right? So that's what I mean.
Exactly, next gen guy.
When I know these are the best games, I want to put out playthroughs of them, and people aren't along for the ride. Instead, they say, well, I'll be back when he plays so-and-so instead. But what about this being one of the best games of the year? I don't care.
I'm not interested.
So honestly, I would like your feedback on this.
They did give their feedback. They said they're not interested, and they left.
Support. As of now, the reason that I have kept Hollow Knight Silksong in the rotation as primarily a daytime stream is because it has worked. Every single time that I've streamed Silksong, we've hit the support goal.
Awesome.
So I'm able to then keep it as a daytime stream, even though the attendance dwindles, even though we go from 220 viewers.
Yeah, Vikes. Again, there's multiple issues at play with this. And DSP, granted, DSP does have a difficult battle here because he's failing in at least 8 different ways, and it's kind of hard to correct one failure, let alone 8. This dude is aggressively boring. And, well, where does that come from? Where does aggressive boringness come from? Part of it is this dude has no life. When you're playing games, one of the things you can do to fill dead air is to tell life stories, tell recent experiences, tell recent events, recent discussions you had with people. You know, oh, I hung out with my friend the other day and we discussed this. DSP can't do that. He doesn't have anything. So even if he wanted to be interesting, he can't.
And then he would just blame the trolls as to why he can't share anything. Like, this dude like has his like personal life under lock and key, like he's in the witness protection program.
Yes. And it was never about, it was always about whenever he shared stuff that he shouldn't be sharing. So he punishes us by just never sharing anything. Yeah, I wanted to tell you guys about this giant-ass boil I had on my ass. Anyway, Kat was down there lancing it, and it popped, and it got all over her face. I'm like, what the fuck? Don't be telling people these stories. But DSP doesn't see it that way.
Right, like in the Side Scrollers interview, did you really need to mention that Kat had a thing against her old boyfriend?
Never.
No. Why did you mention that?
You would never be able to torture that out of me. No. The only time he uses any sort of story is to make himself pitiful.
Right.
Down to
he doesn't do a Phil's Day segment. I noticed that too.
Still, I hit my support goal, so I'm able to still do that stream. Do you understand? Let's try to get some feedback, shall we?
Okay.
Please tag me in the chat. I want everyone's feedback on why this is. Gumbulon Prime, I'm just going to say this. What you said is so fucking stupid.
Uh-oh.
He goes, gotta remember, people are here for you and you have to be entertaining.
Yes.
Dude.
How's that stupid?
Yes. If I wasn't entertaining, no one would be on this podcast, okay? No one would watch my content. No one would support it. There wouldn't be thousands of people who clip and restream. Entertaining. May not be for the same reasons. Some could be positive, some could be negative, but people find me entertaining, you incredible fucking idiot. Or else no one would be here. That's the dumbest statement I've ever heard.
But
But you're entertaining the wrong audience. You're entertaining an audience who doesn't like you and who doesn't want to support you. And not only that, but at least he understands it where Dale doesn't. Dale doesn't understand that he's right. He is an entertainer, but not in the way he wants to be.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He's at war with his fan base. And that his best fans, he's right, his best fans are his trolls. But he's been so successful in chasing them away where now he's under sanctions where no one donates to this dude. And that's his fault.
Right. And that's another thing, advertising is like, yeah, he has to like always mention it's the viewer's fault in some way, where it's like, you guys don't show up for this game. What was the one the other day? He gave them shit about like not supporting like on certain platforms or doing other stuff, or but like this is also very apparent and a very regular thing when it comes to, okay guys, well, what should we do? And then when it doesn't work out, he's just quick to be like, well, this is what you guys wanted, bro. And it's just like, man, like you can't keep doing that, like, and then like expect to have like a good I guess like don't mean to quote Dale, but authentic fan base,
Yeah,
like so I don't
that was a
know.
good
Like I
Dale
don't know what he
impression too.
wants.
I like that.
Thanks.
You're absolutely right, though. He punishes people for engaging with him.
Right.
Hey guys, I need help with this thing. And also, hold on, wasn't he just saying, my problem is that I have low viewers? Person chimes in, yeah, because it's boring. Oh, if I was boring, I would have no one watching me. No, that's not true. Some of the most boring people ever still have a friend or two.
Right.
That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't, just because you're not completely alone, that doesn't mean something. No, bro, you're complaining that no one likes you. That's the answer.
Yeah.
Christian says,
Okay.
when you force yourself to play a game that you don't like, it comes through. I think you should just play what you like. Well, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
it's disgusting, Vikes.
I understand what you're saying, but at the
But you're
same
wrong.
time,
You're
this
wrong.
is a business.
Okay.
Did I participate in Small Business Saturday?
Yeah,
I
right,
am
SD.
Small Business
He's got to
Saturday.
fill up all of his
I am a
stats.
small business. So I am the small
I
business on Small
am
Business
small.
Saturday. I'm
That's
working.
amazing.
I'm not
I
spending money
You
on
should get a
Small Business.
t-shirt that
I
says
am the
that.
small business. You guys who contributed today, you contributed to Small Business Saturday.
Right, next gen. How are you going to
I do
filter
have
out your
to
revenue
have
sources?
streams
Right.
that are going to pay the bills. So there may be a time when there's a game that I'm not particularly liking at that moment, but maybe I'll like it better later. That's happened. There's
That's
been
true
games like this I
advertising.
don't like, or there's
He
moments I
doesn't
don't
care
like,
until he
but
cares.
overall, I do enjoy my experience. Okay. Also, to be honest, it doesn't work. For example, like I've literally just talked about on this podcast, I love classic JRPGs. I would like to play more of them. I wanted to play Metaphor last year, but after playing 12
There it
hours
is.
of the demo,
There you go.
we weren't hitting any goals whatsoever, and it was my least supported stream, so I had to drop the game
Let's
and
go,
never play
dude.
the full
Rent
retail
free.
version. Okay? That's direct feedback I got from the audience. Now, let's say I said,
Okay,
screw
I
it,
have a
I'm
little
playing
bit of an interjection here. DSP's criticism is kind of one of the criticisms that I have about shonen anime, and that a lot of shonens, DBZ is probably the worst offender of this, so I'm apologizing in advance, is that the series needs to tell you what you're seeing because it has a
Right.
bad time of conveying it. You know, you have to be told that Goku's Kamehameha was more powerful than the one you saw before. You have to be told that he's moving faster than what you saw before because visually it all looks the same.
Right.
Same thing with DSP streams when it comes to I enjoyed this game, is that it is visually indistinct from him not liking a game. He's still silent, shriveled up, playing the game and mumbling to himself every once in a while. If DSP was ever truly enjoying a game, it would be noticeable. Instead, he
And
has to tell you he's enjoying the game.
I think with his Suikoden or Suikoden, I really don't
It
know how to
doesn't
say it.
matter.
I don't give a shit either. But the like the first playthrough and even this one, like you can see moments of him like actually being like, energetic. Like he actually puts like some like effort like behind the voice lines or like the things that he's reading, like the dialogue and stuff like that. So like I don't doubt that like he has a passion for this game and that he likes this game, but you're right, the majority of the time like he has to say I'm enjoying it, and it's almost like he's saying it specifically to like weed out like any like criticism of the fact that he doesn't like it, right?
Yes. You know, you're playing a game and you're not having fun. That's why people don't support
Yeah.
you.
No, exactly.
And there's weird examples in the past of games that he did enjoy or that you can kind of notice he enjoyed. And it's often funny because in retrospect he says he didn't like those games. GTA Online, I was watching the This Is How You Don't Play fairly recently. I was taken
Oh,
aback by
nice.
how much fun he was having. And now he says he hates that game. Meanwhile, he's
Yeah.
playing these games, he's dead on his chair, and he says, I love them.
It's just sad that like he sees like his old self as like, oh, that is the older, more immature version of me. And to an extent, he's
Yeah.
right. Like, if you want to talk about like his very early days of pointing the camera at the screen, oh, 100%. But if you want to go back so far as like when he first moved to Washington, I would argue that there were still remnants of that left that he could still use to this day that wouldn't fill in that idea of, oh, I'm a young, immature, like idiot. Right now, when he does try to be funny, it's painfully cringe. And it's just like, even like watching some of the stuff from when, like I said, when he first moved, like, you could be like, okay, this is kind of funny, or at least he's like showing some energy. Like now, like it's just old, brittle, give me money. I'm attacked and you should give me money.
I'm a victim who's been here for 17 years. Please donate.
Yeah.
And it goes back to what we were saying at the very beginning about this, is that he's chasing the wrong audience. The only time we ever get any sort of DSP who's still alive and not just some dead guy in a chair is when he's playing a fighting game or when he's playing Souls games. The games that he says, oh, you just want to see me suffer. Maybe it's not so much that we want to see you suffer. It is. But maybe it isn't. And instead, we just want to see this dude kind of come to life occasionally. You know?
Right. Yeah. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, look, man, even if it is to watch him suffer, like, honestly, man, I'll admit it. I like watching like certain rage compilations of people when it comes to like certain video games and stuff because it's funny.
Yeah.
And it also makes you feel like, oh, okay, like I'm not the only one.
Yes.
You know, like I remember when I first started getting into like PC gaming and like I would play like online competitive games and I'd get so fucking mad that I did want to throw the keyboard, the monitor, everything out the window or like break it or all that other shit, right? Because it gets frustrating. And when I actually saw the rage compilations of people doing that, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not the only one, and goddamn, that must feel so good to do.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm going to illustrate it here with this video. This video is probably my favorite gameplay crash out from Low Tier God. I'm not going to play the whole thing. But this exact thing that you're discussing, when I watch this, I don't even laugh at him like he's an idiot. I laugh because, holy shit, I've been in this position a million times. And it's funny to see someone else be in that position. And he's the one in the yellow. Like, look at this. He's kicking the shit out of this guy. Pretty solid ass combos. And then pixel remaining. All right, you got this, Dale. You can't possibly lose.
Oh no. Oh no.
my God!
Dude, I've been there. It was bullshit. I hit that dude with a sticky grenade and he still sorted me. That's fucking crap. Toss controller. And it makes you relatable. I related with Dale. But no, DSP hates that. Don't relate to me.
Anyway, so now I commit to an 80-hour playthrough. Okay, that could be upwards of 40 streams where every time I play it, I'm not making any money.
He only gets excited for food. Really, it's sad, kind of.
I don't. And I've had to make tough decisions like this where I have to say, this works, this doesn't. Stay with this, drop this. And there's nothing you can do. When you're an adult and you have responsibilities and this is your job, you have to make those tough decisions. Right.
Like,
okay?
You know,
a lot of people don't. This is just
That's why people try not to put themselves in a position where they have to make those sacrifices.
Or they're so large, they're so huge that they don't have any financial problems because they're getting thousands and thousands of viewers a stream. They're rolling in dough. Well, that's not me. I'm the normal dude.
You can only succeed if you're successful.
Like
that makes sense.
I sit here and I enjoy games.
Business school.
And I have to play things that work for my job. No one goes to work, works an 8-hour shift, and the boss says, oh, well, you're just not getting paid for today because it didn't really help anything.
That's not true. There are jobs like that.
At least a few days
I was going to say, how would he know?
I'll make some money. You know? It's not how life works. Oh. I do think that playing everything that I want to play would never work, just to be honest, okay? But I'm okay with balancing. I'm okay with balancing things so that we have enough of the things that other people want and I want.
Exactly, human centipede.
To make ends meet.
You can't be Phil, but he demands you be Phil.
It's just that sometimes there's tough decisions that have to be made on what gets played and what doesn't.
All right, Phil. Sum up. We're almost probably done with this video. Oh my God.
Was well supported. Suikoden 2 is not being well supported. It is dipping in views and is dipping in support. And I want to keep it going. At this point, we're just reaching around the halfway point of the game. But I don't know if I can keep it going now because people aren't supporting it as much. You know, I really hope that today we can rally and hit the goal. I mean, here we are an hour into the podcast, almost done with the show. And I've raised what? Not even $20?
Because there's nothing entertaining. Well, it's entertaining to me.
The whole
But
idea
I'm not
was that I was
donating
trying
to
to
you.
get a head start.
Exactly.
So when I play Suikoden,
And you can always start over. You can always start over. Realistically, DSP's story is doomed for failure, and it's because he can't even start over. If he just played games that caused him to rog out and toss his controller and flip out and get angry, he could get new money coming in from new people who come in and say, oh, it's this crazy game journalist dude. Let me throw some money. We're all going to call this guy an idiot. We're all going to call him a dumbass. But DSP should counter us by instead praising that guy. Oh, new person coming in telling me I'm an idiot and giving me money? Awesome. Let me do the opposite of what I did in the past. Let me not create more detractors.
Right.
Instead,
I mean, like, I mean, wasn't that what the whole King arc was?
yes.
Like, it was new people coming in and saying, yeah, this guy is like funny because he's stupid and does stupid stuff. And
Yes.
then he turned them into detractors, turning even Casino into the ultimate detractor.
That's true. He's doomed to repeat his mistakes forever.
Right.
and we're good.
Yeah, doing
See,
IRL streams would
there's certain
rule
games that
next
I
gen guy.
love that I think are great, and in some cases that the entire gaming community think are Game of the Year contenders, and I can't get people to come by the streams, and I don't know what to do about that. Well, Quill says, what's the difference between yesterday's talk
My
and
friend was talking about this. I was discussing DSP with his new releases and how he's so bothered by it. And my friend asked a fantastic question that I would love for DSP to answer, but it would just get him banned. Is that, okay, you have a brand new, hot, mega badass release that just came out, Silk Song.
Right.
Why would anyone watch your stream covering it?
Right.
Yeah, they would go to someone who's more competent. So when he's complaining that these super popular games, I get no viewers, well, yeah, because you're the worst person to watch play these games. I'm gonna watch Corone play it. I'm gonna watch this streamer play it. I'm not watching Darkside pick my ass and beg for money, Phil. What the hell's wrong with you?
Right. Yeah, I mean, like,
podcast?
what is the entertainment value here? Oh, he gets upset, but it's like even when he gets upset, it's not even like he's getting upset like to the point that he would playing something else.
Yes, exactly. You get nothing from him.
Yeah, and it was even better the one
yesterday's
day the guy
talk wasn't
said,
a talk,
"Oh,
it was a-
I'm now that you hit the goal, I'm out." And it's like, yeah, that's what people come to see, bro. Like that's all they're there for is to see whether or not you hit the goal, and then they leave.
I've heard that from so many detractors that they don't even watch his shit anymore. They just check if he met the goal.
Yeah, that's me now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's unbearable, bro. If you try to sit through any of this shit anymore, you're like, it's like a form of torture, bro. Like I think the CIA might pick up on that or something, like the military. Like if
Yes.
they're ever trying to interrogate somebody, they show them this guy's stream, make them watch.
I'm just gonna try and bite off my own tongue. I ain't talking. Then again, I'm pretty inoculated to it. How would you like it if we had Phil playing? I'm like, bro, I restreamed this dude. It's not
You know how long I restreamed this dude?
This guy has no effect on me. What if you can't make any Gundam references? All right, let me tell you where all my guys are positioned.
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and sell out my entire guy.
build-up
I'll
session
put
to
him
get
out on the
attendance
map
before we
here
started
real quick.
gameplay, and it lasted about 30 minutes.
Why is he complaining about
The
Suikoden?
podcast runs
A
typically
game he
90
wants to play,
minutes.
not bringing in
The
money.
podcast
What's
has
exactly?
set
Exactly.
topics that
What
we'll
does
cover
Yakuza
that I
get
like to
then?
have
Why
as
does Yakuza
segments,
get this
a planned out show? As opposed to
exception?
those
I don't
build-up
understand.
Things are just kind of messing around and killing time. It's a different vibe completely. Here's your
Cool.
answer.
Okay,
So the thing is,
that
I
adds
get
up.
people who are trying to be like helpful, but they don't understand that the way that they're saying things, it doesn't help. Like one
Okay.
person just says, "You're overcomplicating things."
Chun-Li's
If you
here.
absolutely never talked about income, if you never
Okay. That was artistic brilliance. Let's rewind this for a second. Listen to what he says, and then listen to what he says.
like helpful, but they don't understand that the way. So the thing is, I get people who are trying to be like helpful, but they don't understand.
Okay,
that the
so
way
it's
that
the
they're saying
difference in the
things, it
packaging of the
doesn't help.
message.
Like one person
Show me.
says, "You're overcomplicating."
Okay, that's bad
things. If you
packaging for the message.
absolutely
Thank you, Phil.
Never talked about income. If you never talked about support, if you didn't have goals, if you just played games and had fun, you'd be successful. Wrong.
How's it going, Ross?
False, wrong, incorrect, negative, no.
Wrong. Want to know how I know that? Because I've been doing this for 17 years.
Boy, you sure
and I have
are
the track
making
record to
yourself so
show
pleasant to these people
that
who are
just
trying to
doesn't
help
work.
you.
There was a time when I didn't have to do that shit, right?
Dude,
There was
that's
a
what's up,
time
Vikes.
when everything was based off ad revenue. and things were good. Those
People are
times
trying to
long
help me. These
fucking
stupid
gone, dude.
idiots. They don't know how life
Long
works.
gone. In fact,
Okay.
the only streamers that don't have to talk about
Okay,
support
so pause
are
for
the
a second.
streamers that have
Yeah,
gone
yeah.
viral.
Okay, so that overcomplicated rant came from someone in Kick Chat called Best Eat Real. At DSP Gaming Real, you're overcomplicating one of the easiest jobs in the world. Just play games and be entertaining. Complaining about support and audience just drives people away. That is what he crashed out over.
Yeah, and that's absolutely correct.
And I had to read that because he misrepresented what that guy was saying and just takes it out of like context. Like this dude, you got to fact check. Like it's almost like you're like talking to a politician sometimes.
Mhm. There's research that it's why it is that human memory is such an unreliable thing to use as a resource. And one of them is that humans do tend to corrupt information based on their emotional affect. And it's not something that you can really remove. It's just part of being human, is that how you
Right.
feel is going to dictate how you perceive reality. My brother, my old brother, I love him to death, but he kind of has a problem with this when it comes to exaggerations. You know, he would say stuff like, and it was spilled all over the floor. And I mean, all over the floor. And then it's barely a single tile on the kitchen floor. Like, bro, come on. It's his emotional affect that adjusted it. DSP saw that message, was wounded, and then reinterpreted the message. It's fascinating.
Oh yeah, and that happens like on the regular. Like he just really, really misrepresents like what people are trying to say.
Mhm.
And you know, this is the reason, like, you know, this is one of the reasons why you have restreamers, because you don't show the chats on the screen. And you
Absolutely.
don't have the VODs up for people to go back and look at you know, the chats and stuff and watch stuff. I'm surprised that, I mean, there is an option to turn VODs off on Kick. I'm surprised he didn't implement that like forever ago. You
Yeah.
know, so it you know, I don't know, man. Like I said, it's just so weird to see like this type of reaction over something that he 100% like has control over, but he just refuses to like accept the ownership and that it's his fault in any way, shape, or form.
No, it's shocking to me. We're not. I guess he thinks that if he buckles a little bit, like he's seen as weak and pathetic in front of people. Bro, you look weak and pathetic now.
That's part of his begging routine, is to look weak and pathetic. That's why he mentions
Yeah.
detractors every other sentence.
I want to be a victim, but please don't look at me like I'm a victim.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you have conflicting ambitions, Phil.
The ones
Yeah,
that hit
definitely.
the algorithm and they get thousands and thousands of viewers a day, they don't ever have to mention goals or income. Literally every other fucking streamer does it. All right? I'm just going to say this as clearly as I can say it. You're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, wow.
You don't do this
We're
for a
finally
living.
getting
You wish
toxified.
you could.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Ooh.
You watch big streamers and then you try to apply that to small-time people. That's not fair. In fact, that's insane. It means you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. Your opinion is invalid. I've tried different things. It doesn't work. When I bring up income and goals, I make them. When I don't bring up income and goals, no one contributes. It's pretty simple. Cause and effect. Here's what we're going to do right now.
That little like
Let's get
grin
our
at the end is
first
just so
shove of the
disgusting.
day.
Yeah.
On Kick right
Why are
now.
you smiling, Phil? What, you own these people? You explain to them that your situation is so terrible? Because, yeah, he's right. Unless he begs, he doesn't get any money. So why are you grinning ear to ear that you've dismantled this guy's argument? That should embarrass you that you're right.
Right.
Let's get a tip bigger than $2.
No, I don't want to
Let's
support the
get a new
content. You've been
top
so
super
negative to
chat
everyone.
on the leaderboard. So let's beat $6.83.
Yeah, Ross.
Let's get
221 of those are all
around on there
banned.
right now.
Stop it.
That might even be much.
Well, let me ban you first. He says, "Are you open to real legit feedback? Because I've given you feedback before and you banned me."
Yes.
No, you see, you don't
That's a good
understand what
question.
feedback is.
Oh,
You don't.
what is
There's
feedback,
a difference
Phil?
between constructive criticism and either being unfair or toxic. If you actually have a constructive suggestion for
Unfair.
improvement, that is
What
something
is
that I can apply
unfair?
or at least
Yeah.
consider.
Yeah, unfair would be, hey man, why don't you, let's see, because if he wants to try and compare himself to these bigger streamers, let's just go with this. Hey man, why don't you just move to a smaller mansion? That's an unfair suggestion. Because, dude, I live in a condo, you know?
Yeah.
Hey man, why don't
Like,
you sell one of your Lamborghinis, Phil?
Yeah. Dude, he said Ty Lopez. I'm in my garage with these Lamborghinis. But you know what I value more than that? Knowledge. Dude, that shit gets me every time.
I've never seen that video. I should check it out.
Oh, it's kind of funny. But now, like, what is it? Like, oh, Phil, do a stream from the moon. Like, I guess that's what he means by unfair. Other than that, like, what is unfair, bro? Like,
Yeah. The environments are the same. It reminds me of ecosystems, you know? You have predators and prey even amongst insects. You know, you've got rules of nature, sword fight there. Rules of nature exist even amongst microbes. But DSP, he thinks that, well, I'm not an elephant, so you can't ask me to look for food sources. No, you can still look for food sources as an amoeba.
Versus, you're just doing it all wrong, and that's your problem. But then you have nothing to say positive about what you could do to improve. Or if it's been something that
it's kind of
I've said
too much.
Why I can't do. Like, for example, I cannot do a fan lobby. Because if I do, the trolls will take up half the spots and ruin the lobby for the real fans. There's no point in even doing it.
Okay, so just give up.
Well, it's your own fault because you don't do fan lobbies. You're just trolling. I've already logically explained why I can't do it.
Oh man!
Just because you emotionally want the fan lobby doesn't mean I can make it happen. I can't finger snap the trolls away, make them go away. So you just don't feed the troll.
No. Everything can be done if you think about it hard enough. What are some solutions for this? What are some solutions? He could do private streams with some of his viewers, with some of his fans. He could have someone in. Here's what he could do, but it would require giving up control. He could have a mod host a lobby. And then he plays in the lobby, and the mod just tosses everyone out while Phil picks his thumb and begs for money. There's a million different things he could do, but if I can't figure it out immediately, it's impossible.
No, it's just like he could also like what he could do is like he could have like people email him with like I don't know fucking I don't know how you could like vet, but basically like you could just like have people like email their names, right? Like how to add them and shit on the thing. Like let's say he wanted to do a Street Fighter lobby, like he could do that, and then like he could just then like send the code back or whatever, because he doesn't use Discord or whatever, because that's what Dale does. Dale doesn't he has the mods do it through his Discord, and then like he doesn't even have to show the lobby. Like he could put something else on the screen. And then, like, if someone pops in his chat, like in the lobby with Cat Fat or Linda Dead, then like he just kicks them. Like I don't, like I don't know.
That was a good point. What exactly can a troll do to ruin the night? Call his wife fat? How is that hurting Jade? I mean, it doesn't realistically. It's not like you get into the lobby and then you could set the lobby on fire with everyone inside it. You can't do anything. All you can do is spam shit.
This isn't like MK or some shit. Like I don't know like what he's like worried about like people saying something like, and you know what the other thing is too is what could be like even better content is what if he just opened up the lobby to trolls and then like he like shit on them. And then like he could be like, haha, I got you guys. Like you can have these stupid names, but I fucking like owned you. Like Six Erican. Like when Six Erican like owns somebody that's like a troll, he like never lets him like live it down, Like, shit like that. Like, but he's just not that's not like innovative enough for his brain to think of.
And remember, he tried that. He tried that with Street Fighter 6. He did those open lobbies, and I got in. I mean, there wasn't much I could do besides just show you guys the chat that he had blocked. Well, he didn't have it blocked. It just wasn't visible on his because he had the PlayStation version. But, he was shitting on them when he was winning because there were a couple trolls that would come and it would be like, Cat is fat, and then he would double perfect them. But then what happened is they started getting good, and so we had to close the whole lobby.
Oh no! Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Jade was freaking out. He didn't like it anymore.
So that's what I'm saying. If you have something constructive to say that you can actually add, great. But if not,
Exactly as Mike said.
Because no one gives a shit about your toxicity.
Nice. Yeah, I got the chat here.
Nobody fucking cares.
How am I being toxic?
Here you go.
All right, good.
So
I sure hope you
anything that
succeed,
anyone wants to
Phil.
bring up? Can we
I'm
get
cheering
some
for you
final support?
now.
If not, we're literally ending the show at $28, which means, once again, this is going to be an impossible climb to hit a goal with Suicode N2. And it's going to suck. I want to hit the goals.
He can't do a next-gen guy.
Momentum.
Because he thinks that if people
Suicode
laugh
to
at
continue.
him,
We're
there's
having a
no
great
way
time
they
to
can
play through.
respect him, and that's simply not true.
I can't make people support certain
I laugh
kinds
at
of
all
games.
my
There's nothing
friends.
I
I
can
love
do
them
about
to
it. As much as
death.
I talk them up and I enjoy
Right.
them and I play
And
them.
you know the other thing is
try to
too
make them
is like
positive
he
experiences.
could
I don't know what to do about them.
he
I'm
could
just gonna
say,
go on a brief
"Oh,
break.
you're gonna make fun of my wife,
It's
so
not
at
gonna be
least I
wrong. In
have
fact-
one." You know, like he could do, like he could clap back. Like he feels like he needs to like protect his honor of his wife, you know, and shit. Bro, she doesn't even watch your shit. It's not even like she's an active part of your stream. Like, what the fuck does she know, man? Like, you could just sit there and be like, at least I have a wife. You're probably at home in the basement. You know, like he could clap back, but like he's just not smart enough. And then that also just takes like effort. Like he just wants to turn on the stream, get the money, and then fuck off. Like he doesn't want to invest the time.
No, he doesn't want to. And people wouldn't be making fun of his wife all the time if he wasn't such a horrible person himself. Because do you make fun of other people's wives? Man. Of course not. Do you think the detractors go around making fun of everyone's wife? Of course not. We only make fun of people who are just horrible people.
And if you do, it's like in good fun, man. Like, I mean, like within reason as well. Like nobody's like doing like malicious, like, you know, really messed up jokes, at least from when I'm around.
No.
But like, yeah, like there's ball breaking, there's giving each other a hard time and shit. But like that's just like part of being in a friend group. Like I don't know. Like I don't think I've had like a single friend group where people don't like, you know, mess with each other every now and again within like legitimate reasons that it's like, oh, okay, this is just my friend messing with me. It's not like he actually like hates me or something like that.
He doesn't want me to fail and lose my business.
Maybe I don't even want to play a clip. You know what? I'm just gonna go use the bathroom.
Hell yeah, Phil, punish these dudes.
Yeah,
we're gonna start with
you
Suicode
guys.
N2. So now, just like I said, attendance will now dwindle.
Cool.
We're gonna go down to like 150 or less on YouTube. I bet we'll go down to like 50 on Kick, even though we had 120. Why? But guys, I mean it now.
Okay.
Support this goddamn stream right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean it.
Or else what?
I don't want this game, which I love.
Or else what, Phil?
I want to share my passion for gaming with you.
Sure.
Wow.
What the fuck?
I want you to support this stream to show that every one of you that says just play what you love, you should be here right now supporting Suicode N2. Because if you say that's the best course of action, then you
yes, I saw that.
What you think is the best course of action. And that's the problem.
Let me see if I can bring it up real quick. You were going to say something?
Well, no, again, it just goes back to like what I was saying earlier. It's just like, you know, like people shared their passion with gaming for you and you told them to fuck off.
Yes.
I don't get it.
And if you have to scream at people that you have a passion for something, you don't have a passion for it.
To an extent.
I mean, if you have to PR them. Like, I don't have to tell you guys I'm a passion for Gundam. You guys can hear it whenever I talk about it.
Okay, yeah, I get what you mean there, yeah. My favorite part of the stream was when he was doing the big tweet and reads out loud. He's typing it. Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. Like, he just types it out like an old person and like reading it and stuff.
Yeah, he's got to
the first person
formulate
to use virtual green screen with NVIDIA broadcast and everybody's followed Wings and Boogie. Yeah, him saying that he's an innovator of a lot of shit is just kind of weird. Like, he says that like he inspired a review bra and then like all the other lolcows started copying. It's like, yeah, dude, congrats. Other lolcows copied you. It's like, what?
You're an innovator amongst stupid assholes. Congrats.
He's so broken brain.
People always say to me, just play what you want and people will show up and support. Well, I'm playing Suikoden 2 now, one of my all-time faves. So where are you? Come on, come to stream, engage and support, and let's get it for the classics. Wow, man, we're back to angry beg tweets. Nice.
But they don't act. Yeah. So they say, just play whatever you want, you'll be successful. Well, I'm doing that literally right now. I'm about to play Suikoden N2, which I want to play. Now support Suikoden N2. Get it? You need to put your money where your mouth is. You need to support these things, or else I can't do that. I want to play more games that I like, but I need people to actually show up for them so that I can play them. So do it right now. Let's go. Let's get a super chat. Let's get a sub. Let's get a membership. Let's get a tip. Let's get some kicks. Corpse Fire says the game's very boring, though. Well, then shut the fuck up.
Oh, wow.
I don't care. You say I should play what I like. I like this game. I don't find it boring, so I'm going to play it. And you're going to support it.
I don't know about all that.
About playing what I like. I'm tired of hearing the bullshit.
But I want feedback, guys.
See, you don't like it when I speak facts. When I speak rational facts, you don't like that.
I forgot about
well, everyone
this
says
part.
just play what you want and you'll be successful. Okay, I'm about to.
You know what, DSP? Okay, DSP, how about this? All right, you are correct. You're doing exactly what people told you to do. But here, how about this? I'm still not going to donate to you because you're still a piece of shit. You're still garbage. You still treated everyone like garbage this entire discussion. So even though you did what you think you need to do, still a dickhead. How do you account for that?
Right, yeah, I mean, and also, like, the fact that the fact that he equates everybody into that group is, like, really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, some of the people that are there aren't, like, those people who said that, you
No.
know? Like, and you should also not take exactly what they said, like, verbatim. Like, obviously, we can't all just do what we want to do, right? Like, there's gotta be some sort of, like, you know, bend the knee cave to do stuff that you don't want to do. But, like, he doesn't understand how to find balance in the fact that he has the freedom to kind of do that, but also, like, not at the same time, right?
Right.
And it's just like a lot of his, like, thinking is very binary. It's like yes or no, all or nothing type deal.
Yeah, he expects to load up this game now and a flood of donations come in because he finally listened to their feedback and he's playing a game they like.
Right.
No, that shit's sailed, man. Oof. Man, this is some pretty intense anger, though.
Everyone, he's playing Suikoden.
Hey, what game is this?
Yeah, wait, what game is this?
I don't know about all this. Oh, this is Sleeping Dogs Remastered.
Oh, is
Then
it?
shut up.
Yeah, I think so.
Then don't say that. But people keep saying it. And I keep saying that's not reality. That if I just played what I wanted all the time, I wouldn't be successful. And it'd be, oh, no, that's just because it's your attitude, it's this, that. No. You want to know what it is? It's the fucking troll pieces of shit.
What I do?
Who scare people away who like this content.
I'm not. No, dude, these are all your words.
Who like this, but they won't show up to my streams because they're of the impression if they show up, they're going to be harassed. Which probably isn't far from the truth. Let's say someone really likes this game and just happens upon my stream. Oh, I want to send Phil $10. Now they get harassed for it. So why would they want to come support my stream? I've never experienced that before on anyone else's stream. You're right. I'm the lucky one, right? Who gets this vortex of mentally deficient fucking weirdos who won't leave my viewers alone. It's ass. It's not fair.
Yeah, because your viewers
I should
are
be able
weird,
to play what I like.
I don't think it was wrong for people to look into Derek. I don't think.
No.
I mean, the Darziak situation was just a funny fun. I mean, like, yeah, people in his kick chat, I've seen comments that they will at people in his chat that are large donators and be like, "All right, man, your time to shine. Like, we're not gonna hit the goal." Like, I think that is very, very, very light in terms of like what he's saying. Like, I think like in his mind, someone saying that is the equivalent of like, oh, you're, you know, insert various slurs here and you should do not so nice things to yourself. You know, like he sees it as that, and it's like, I don't know, like I don't like watch his chat like a hawk, but like from some of the messages that I see that people at like Lance Catamaran or like other people like in his YouTube chat, Like, yeah, they say it. He himself says it. He'll be like, "Oh, hey, look, I see there's people in chat who normally contribute who haven't. So what's up?" You know, like, dude, you do it yourself.
Mm-hmm. And the worst that happens to these dudes, the worst that happens to these supporters, is Agent Proper looks into them and finds out that they post pictures of themselves wearing diapers online. And
Right.
and I think that through sheer force of numbers, I'm sure he's ran into some DSP supporters that are more or less normal or approaching normal, and so there's not as
Right.
much to do with. However, he's going to call out the ones that are extremely weird, and it just so happens that most of them are extremely weird. That's not really
Right.
his fault. And
Like if one of his biggest supporters was like a regular average Joe 9 to 5 job that posts about like sports and stuff, dude, that's boring. Like no one's gonna like care. They're gonna be like, all right, that's just a random dude. If you find one of his big supporters or like big people in his chat that wears diapers and walks around, gets like walked on a leash outside, like yeah, that's like weird stuff. That's like funny that like people are gonna like talk about. Like I don't,
yeah, the other thing that I'm annoyed by this line of logic that person A donates, person B calls him an idiot, is that DSP does this. DSP does this with Nintendo. He does it with businesses. People will say,
Yeah.
oh, I bought this thing, and DSP will call him an idiot. Because you do have that right to call people stupid for spending their money in a way that you would find unconducive. And DSP has no qualms whatsoever doing that. But you're not allowed to do that to him. You're not allowed to say, hey, you were dumb for spending your money this way. Well,
Yeah, and he always justifies how he spends his money if it is in a dumb way too, which is even better.
yes.
Positive audience. I'm not allowed to because of these shitbags.
I didn't do
Okay?
anything, man.
Shitbags.
You want me
man.
to speak matter of factly? That's the truth.
Okay.
It's these shitbags who fucking ruin everything. I can't have a positive audience. How could I? In fact, think of it this way.
Okay.
When you come to my stream and you make fun of me, well, now you're protected. Now you know that the shitbags won't come after you.
So that's what they should do.
So I want you to think about that.
That's
How
awesome.
fucked up that is. And when people come and say, cultivate an audience, I can't. You can't cultivate an audience when you have toxic shit. That's like saying, just make a nice greenhouse, cultivate the plants. So you start growing plants, but someone is putting poison gas into your greenhouse.
Yeah, that's you.
And you have no ability to stop it.
That's you.
There's no
You're
way to
the
ventilate
poison gas in that
greenhouse.
metaphor.
So everything you're growing, you're doing right, and it dies anyway. It sucks. I wish that these...
What a load of shit, man. What a load of shit about cultivation. What the hell is this idiot even saying? This guy has cultivated his entire community. Every single time someone came in and said, hey, man, I like this game. It might be something you're interested in. DSP hand-waved him away. Likewise, anytime anyone came at him with any sort of intelligent conversation at all, he dismisses them. I remember when he was talking about the garbage disposal, and he was regaling us with the calamities of having a garbage disposal. And it just was very clear he was using it wrong. And someone came in and said, hey, man, you're using your garbage disposal wrong. And DSP went off on them, said that they didn't know how life worked. That's a cultivation of your audience. You've chased out everyone with even a modicum of intelligence. So you're left with only these idiots.
I mean, there was like the one Rebsy video where it's like Phil treats everyone like shit. Like one of them was like the guy who was talking to him about like Fightcade stuff and seemed like he was pretty knowledgeable about like how like the different stuff works, and Phil was just like, nope, you're stupid. And it's like, I'm sorry, man. Like, how like where's your like credentials in this field? And I'm not saying that you got to have a degree to like talk about anything, right? Like but like at the same time, like he doesn't have the only experience he has with technology is what he uses to stream, and even that is very, very limited. Like he knows nothing about netcoding, he knows nothing about like half the stuff that he talks about. It just comes out of his ass on what sounds good.
Yes. Or things that were the case 5 years ago or 10 years ago.
Yes. You think something might have changed in that time? No? Okay. Well, now that makes sense.
Yep. Everything's been the same way it's ever been forever. Sound good? Yeah, he
wish that
was
the
stuffing
case, 'cause
whole-
then
Because
Taco
if
Bell
people
would have
wouldn't
quesarito
basically
and
steal
Pop
my
Tarts
shit
still have peanut
and
butter Pop
harass
Tarts.
the viewers, then I'd be fine. I'd be able
Wait,
to
but
play
and
games
also,
like
how did I make him call that person with the garbage disposal thing? How did I make that situation as a detractor? What did I
Right.
do? I didn't make DSP go off on that dude. I didn't send that dude in to be slick with Phil and dare to suggest that he might not know what he's talking about. I didn't do a damn thing, so how am I going to get blamed for that? DSP shits his pants and then points at me and says, "You shit my pants!"
sweet code.
Yeah.
Right? But I can't because then it doesn't work, right?
Exactly, the
And it's
human
hilarious 'cause every time
centipede.
that I talk
They
fact,
created themselves.
the actual freaking out and spurging of the detractors begins. Because
What'd I do?
it's kind of like
That's funny.
you don't want to ever look at your own reflection. So then when you get talked to with facts, you can't handle it. So your head fucking fries. Because they're spurging out right now in the kid chat.
And
They
isn't
can't
that
take
him
the
when
facts
he
that I'm
deletes
spewing.
comments on
They're like,
YouTube?
instead, they're like, oh, no, it's this. No. You just can't handle facts.
You
don't
can't
like facts.
you can't
like
handle my
your narrative,
paranoid
this
delusions.
cozy narrative that you've
Yeah.
created around yourself. This blanket of
Cozy
weirdos
narrative.
and really
Oh,
mentally
no.
deficient
How
people
does
that you
this
wrap yourself in
placate
every
me,
day
Phil?
to
I
make you
don't
feel
give a
like you're
damn.
normal. You're not. You're not normal.
All right.
You come and you harass my viewers.
Well, I coulda
you
told
try
you
to
that.
harass
I
my
am
family.
not normal.
You're not
but
normal.
Not in
You're
the way
the
that
fucking
he's
problem with human existence, actually.
Damn it!
Right?
I didn't know I
Well,
was destroying humanity.
these
My
people
bad,
are
everyone.
so fucking weird. The way that they
I was just
behave.
having fun.
Destroying
They're not normal
humanity
humans.
brick by brick.
You're not. If you're part of these hate groups, the restreamer watch.
I hope in
you're
like
not
the
normal.
year
You're
4222 they
fucking
have
mentally
museums
deficient,
and
and
it
you really
says
should
the
seek help
detractors ruin
because you're not
society
having
by
normal
getting
human
high on
existence,
stream
you're
and talking about ninjas.
I'm the one having a normal
Exactly.
human existence. I got a happy home life. I get to stream games.
Oh,
all
thanks,
day.
Dubmatic.
What are you doing? You're sitting there harassing my positive viewers who want to be here for Suikoden. Really quick, I'm going to use the bathroom and then we're going to begin.
That's
All right?
funny,
I'll be
next
right
gen
back.
guy.
Now, guys, again, you want to say,
What happened to my trash
let's
cans?
play what you like. Cultivate a positive audience. Then let's do that today with Suikoden, but please support the stream.
I thought another kind of metaphor for Phil and how he operates is that let's use Dave for an example. Dave is a fishing man. Imagine you go fishing, right? You cast your line. You don't have any bait on it. It's just a bare-ass metal hook there in the water. Well, you're not getting any results, so you start waving your arms around, trying to get this hook to hit something. Still not working. Maybe your arms are just tired. So you power up the boat and just drive in circles as you got this line out in the water, just flying around. And then you say, well, clearly something's just not working. Like, yeah, not any bit of that works. He's trying to convince these fish, dude, you want to get on this hook. You want to support me with your meaty fish content. But I'm not going to provide you with bait or be interesting in any sort of way. I'm not going to be still and quiet and let you come to me. I'm just going to chase your ass down with a bare naked hook and hope you get on there.
It's so funny because he's the snake oil salesman, but he's just so bad about it.
Yes. That'd be a fun little story as some snake oil salesman in the Wild West who's clearly too retarded to make it work.
Yeah.
Ah,
Hope
that'd
you're
be
having a
good.
good time. Again, if you are, please like the stream. Liking the stream helps for engagement, and if anyone could go above and beyond and support in any other way, I would appreciate that. Really slow night for support, which is not a good sign for this kind of variety.
How did
game.
Phil
You
know
enjoy
I'm
myself,
not
but
normal? He doxed me.
I'm
Maybe
not
he's a
gonna play this
fan.
long-term if people
He's
don't
watching
He's
your
got
content.
eyes on you, bro.
Being honest,
No one's
the point.
safe.
I need people to actually support the positive stuff.
Everyone
So
wipe the
please do.
computers.
We've already gotten about a
Is
third
this
to
the
goal.
positive
Let's
stuff?
hit the
Yelling
goal
at
for
people?
Suikoden today. Okay, I'll be right back. Viewership
Wouldn't
hasn't
be a
dipped
true
that much
fan
yet
of me
today.
if
Well,
you're
that's
mentally
good, but it
handicapped if
will.
you're lonely.
Whenever I
Well,
play
he
this
has
game,
said
my
before,
viewership
Human
dips
Centipede, that you're
fluctuates,
not a
so
real
it's so
fan
sad.
if you have negative
Great
things to
game.
say.
It's a JRPG classic where people just don't respect the classics.
Well, DSP, I don't respect this game, is it?
You didn't respect.
Respect
the
you.
suggestion
Also,
for Kingdom Come 2. Yeah,
yes!
I don't know.
I don't want to hear anything about respect coming from this dickhead. I was watching Is This How You Don't Play as a Final Fantasy 13. And I don't know, I'm thinking of changing my mind about his worst playthrough. Those Final Fantasy 13 playthroughs are some of his worst content. Because he spends the entire runtime defecating all over the game. Completely unfairly in a lot of situations. And then at the end says that the game sucked and everyone hated it. Don't give me this shit about respect.
Sex
Don't
with
respect
men?
anything.
No, that's your gayness.
Oh, wow.
It's time for men.
Let's hear that again.
This game makes you want to have sex with men. No, that's homosexuality.
That was a good one. Man, this game sucks so bad. I want to have gay sex.
This game does not make anyone feel any kind
I don't know. That's kind of an
sexual
awesome
feelings
line.
for any particular race or gender or creed or
Race. What is race?
Gay or their own race.
But, you know,
Awesome.
deep down inside, you've been repressing it for many years, and now it's finally coming to
Never
the
mind,
forefront.
Phil. The content's positive. I'm a donate.
Straw man, perhaps. So you blame Suikoden 2 for all of your problems, when in reality, it was always your deep down feeling that you had to
Suikoden is
stop.
why I got
It's
divorced and
absolutely
lost
ridiculous
custody of
thing
my
to say on
kids.
stream today. Beaver Bother did a $1.50 tip. He says, "Can we switch games during the break because this is boring?"
Prepare the nuclear explosion.
It seriously is. The whole first 10, 20 minutes is so boring.
No.
Oh.
Everyone says to me, "Phil, just play what you like. That's what you should do. Stop worrying so much.
Stop
about
being
it.
such a-
Just play what you
Yeah,
like."
dude, you taught me
so I'm
something.
gonna play Suikoden 2, and you're gonna support it. Thanks for the $1.50.
You sure about that?
So we're
Oh,
urging
you did
on
donate,
support,
never mind.
guys. Please support Suikoden 2. Sadly, this has been historically the one stream I'm doing that is not getting great support, and we're not hitting goals. I'm not even kidding. We have hit the support goals.
I remember the
last
new
8 to
support goal
9
system was
straight
to alleviate
streams that we
stress.
played games.
I'm feeling
This is
more
the only
stress.
one not hitting goals. Let's go right
I
now.
mean,
How about let's
he's
get
the
a
only
sub
one
on
feeling
kick?
stressed,
We haven't
bro.
had a
Like,
legit
I don't
sub
got
today.
a
We only had a
fucking
resub.
worry.
Yeah, man.
We did get a membership. Let's get a super chat to make the new top super chat. Let's get a tip bigger than $2 to become the new top tip. Let's go. Let's hit some support right now.
I don't know, man.
Support for the classic. Support for Suikoden 2 right now. La, 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 la,
I mean, who
la,
wouldn't
la,
like this
la.
passion right here?
Guys,
La la
come on,
la.
let's get some people talking. On YouTube, the chat is completely dead.
You yell at us.
Interesting. It's cool looking at that board.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you guys are super
Nightbot
quiet today.
had
What's
some
going on? Why are
crazy
you guys not
streaks
talking at me?
going in this chat, bro. So many
Fall asleep?
messages just
Everybody
staying
just sleep on the
together.
stream? Should I
I had an idea for a trolling op. Let me know what you guys think. Make a bunch of alts and have the name Nightbot and then copy its profile and just spam all of its messages back at itself.
That's awesome.
Wake up. Let's chat. Let's
50
talk about it.
Nightbots in his chat all
We're
having
a robust
conversations.
debate on Kick about anime and RPGs, oh yeah? Am I included in the debate?
Am I included?
It would be nice to be included in the discourse of my own stream.
Oh god, what a little petty
No,
controlling
imagine
butthole.
asking
one is
permission
talking.
for
They're
that,
everyone's
bro.
having
There's
their own
no
conversations about
way.
bullshit. What are you talking about?
What? Why do they
Depending on
have to
what
talk to
TQ7
you,
by how this
Phil?
game is performing overall, I have no clue. I would love to play Dragon Quest 7.
Imagine you owned a sandwich shop and you went there with your friend and you tried to talk to your friend and the owner came over and said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, why aren't you all talking to me?"
How can I say
No, yeah, for sure. I
contradictory
mean, look, man, if you go
statements
up,
that I
there
get
was like
from
Bikes and Jordan talking about like sports this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Like, you and I, we could have joined in on that, you know, and I'm sure it would have been fine if we really, I don't know about you, but I'm not really like a sports guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you can kind of just join in and, you know, and it's like we also just talk to chat about like different stuff that they're talking about too, you know? Like
Yeah.
you just jump in and do it. Asking permission is wild.
It's this neurosis he has. I don't feel like I need to be part of every single discussion that's ever had, and I would imagine most people are happy to not have that. And entertained chat is a good thing. Let them talk to each other. It's fine. DSP is just, he's still in grade school. He still needs everyone at the lunch table to talk about him. God, what a loser.
people in my audience? I get told, "Hey Phil, if you would just play games
Oh, thanks,
you love,
soldier.
if you would just do what you want rather than worrying about
Is this what you
income
want?
and hitting goals and the like, you'll hit your goals. Seriously, just play whatever you want and your passion will come through and people will just care and support." Here I am playing Suikoden 2, which I love. It's a great game. One again from my youth. This has been my least supported stream that I've done in months. And
Aggressive
every time I
next
play,
gen.
take a look. Since I started
Aggressive.
playing, I think we raised what, $10.
$10.
And every time I
Fuck
play,
you
it's like
guys.
this. And every time I do a JRPG, it's usually like this. So I don't know what else to say. It's not that I don't have passion for the games and I'm not playing what I like. It's that people won't support certain styles of games for whatever reason. So
That's true. I've been seeing the
you know,
passion ooze
I don't
out,
know,
man.
You're right. It's a fair enough statement. to say, hey, Dragon Quest 7, the remake, are you going to play it after what's going on with this? I have no idea. I legit don't know what to do about it. I might or might not play it. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Well, we got to a third of our goal at least. Sadly, we raised most of that on the podcast. I do appreciate those of you who are here chilling. And
the person down there in the bottom left, that facial expression is what I imagine most of his chat has when they're getting yelled at.
Considering that I love this game and I want to keep it in the rotation, but
silence and stunned.
You know, I'll be honest, it's getting pretty rough to play the game. It's just we're not getting a lot of support from many people when I play it. And it sucks because I love classic JRPGs.
People just hate games. Like I said, that's the only conclusion I come to. Fucking
where I hit my goal.
Exactly.
Now we're doing this, and we're at a third of the goal, and it looks like we're.
You guys don't like good things if you don't want to watch my garbage.
It's sad. I love the game. I think that it should be getting support. We should be getting an audience for it, and I just don't know.
Oh God, that's horrifying.
$5.11.
His only passion he had left his body. Oh God.
I appreciate that.
Horrifying, Demented Hay.
So now we're up to 59 of support. Can we get to halfway to the goal? It would be great if we get to 75. Seriously, I know that it's hard in this game to get any support. It would be great.
Yeah, only has a passion for grifting. Passion for crying.
So, guys, it's time for a break. This will be about a 10-minute break, roughly, and then we'll come back 90 more minutes of Suicode N2 on the stream. Again, when I come back, it would be great if we could get some support. We've hit a third of the goal, but please, let's keep going. Let's get some more support for classic RPGs. I love this game. I don't want to have it out of the rotation, but it's the only game we're not hitting goals. Now, I'm not even kidding. We just hit like 9 straight streams of goals, and now we're not going to hit it for this game.
Granted, saying, you know, play what you like and the support will come is simplistic. But maybe I just don't like that game. Oh, God.
Gone.
I'll be right back.
DSP was banning himself.
Honestly.
What?
Him asking for money while walking away is also crazy, dude. That's wild.
It's rad. It's setting out your tin cup there on the street. Say, all right, put some money in that. I'm going to go use the restroom.
If you would just play whatever you wanted, and you would not be mentioning things like goals and stuff on the streams, you'd be successful, right? So here we are.
You've mentioned the goals all night.
We're into Suikoden. In that hour,
if you would just not beg, it would work. Well, I begged all night, so where's the money?
20, because I think we actually started around 38:40, right? We had 90 minutes left. And I like this game a lot. This is a game from my childhood. This is one of the games that I was looking forward to the most over the years, kind of like a bucket list kind of a deal. Where
it's off the bucket list now, eh?
Games, and I always wanted to play them. I played the first one. You guys loved it and supported it. Here we are all these months later, and now you're throwing pennies at me at Kick, right? So please support the stream. In fact, I'm gonna make a special post on my channel right now.
Bit or the one kick on Kick is actually hilarious. It made Raw Phil change the layout of the fucking chat. It's amazing.
That's good shit, man.
Tonight, but sadly, support is very slow. The slowest we've even seen on a Bassmaster stream.
All right.
I'd love to add a new lure to the hat tonight. So if you can swing by and support, I'd appreciate it.
Man, that's too tame. Throw in some death threats, Phil. You gotta make people take you seriously.
Thanks.
Yeah, bro. You gotta talk about it like you're threatening their family, bro. Come on.
People always
if you don't pay up.
Oh, he shows the thing.
Why?
Oh my God.
What the hell? Where is this keyboard doing?
Yeah, the keyboard's moving all over the room, man.
He's drunk.
Just play what you want, and people will show up and support. Well, I
love the "Where are you" in caps. Like that just encapsulates everything about him.
This might be an all-time tweet.
So, where are you? Come to stream, engage, and support, and let's
get it.
Get it for the classics.
Very good book report, Mr. Burnell.
Will anyone actually show up? Probably not. I almost doubt it.
It's good to be negative.
I'm gonna try. I'm just upset.
Is this gonna work? Fuck no. Let's do it though.
50 people on YouTube. That's it. How many do we have on Kick? Like 20.
I'm ready for gaming, like 50,
dude. Right? But I mean, no one shows up for the classics, and everyone says just play what you want. Okay, here's a classic I want to play. No, you shouldn't have played that. Well, then it's not play what I want. That's not the case at all. You're saying don't play what you want. You won't support me when I play what I want. right?
It's
That's what
play
you're
what you
literally
want to an
saying.
extent.
Yeah.
Like if he were just to do
The
sweet
salary,
coding like
salary
how
beats
he is right
business. You want to
now,
be able to sit
he
back and
would be
relax and enjoy the
fine.
game
But
and not
that's
feel
not
like,
enough for him. He
well,
still
here's a
has to hit
stream
the
where
goal.
everything goes wrong and sucks.
Exactly.
Even though we've had an insane cool streak of support, no support for this today.
The
just
money's
an old
supposed to
game.
continue forever, guys.
Pisses
We've
me
had
off.
this
What's
conversation.
hypocritical? What's hypocritical is that people say, hey, just play what you want and everything will be fine. Then I play what I want and people don't show up or support. So you're full of shit. That's not the case at
Well, I
all.
wasn't going
I
to
can
donate
play what
anyway,
I
Phil.
want. I have
I'm
no
just some
freedom to play
stupid
what I
broke
want.
detractor who
Because
listens
Because
to
if
my
I play
mom.
what I want, people don't show up. It's that simple.
No, this is kind of like the Stellar Blade thing, where he's not even really giving people what they want or what they asked for. He's instead giving them a shitty version of what they what they wanted, while crying and complaining the entire time, and then afterwards says, "Oh, well, I guess you guys didn't like it." Well, yeah, okay, imagine you owned a sandwich shop, and I said, hey, man, I really want the turkey club. And the dude threw the turkey club all over the place, smashed it, and, put it in the faucet, hit it with some water and stuff, dropped it on the floor a couple times, and then handed it to me and said, well, there you go. Have your turkey club. And I'm not eating that, man. I'm not paying for that. Oh, I see. So you didn't actually want it. I did.
It's just crazy that, like, whenever you try to make a deal with him, there's always, like, fine print added into it. But, like, anytime he makes, like, a deal himself, it's just like, oh, well, I can just change the rules whenever. And I think that's also part of the reason why his audience just, like, tunes out. And, like, he has such a mixed match of, like, different things that come through because he changes the rules constantly. Like, the standard of, like, what's okay and what's not changes so often. It's just, like, hard to keep up if you're somebody who's not in there on a regular basis.
It can change mid-sentence.
Oh, yeah, that too, yeah.
It's so damn fast what is and isn't acceptable there. And this whole behavior, all this petulant whining and crying, who does he think this convinces? Because there's three categories of people here in this equation. There's people who are kind of unhinged and like laughing at a pathetic loser, and that's the detractors, or people who could become a detractor. Then there are people who are going to support, who are the only people who support Phil? Usually pretty pathetic people. Well, then there's the average person. And the average person is not going to sit and watch a stream of a old man crying and complaining and bemoaning his life. They're just going to go and do something else. So he's only appealing to people he already has. Never.
Yeah, I mean, and it's hard for us to we're so normalized to it because of like how much we've like watched and like made fun of him. But I guarantee you, if we go back to that average Joe I was talking about earlier, man, and you sit him down and you show him any of this shit, he's gonna be like, wait, so this guy gets paid to play games? Yeah. He doesn't have to leave the house? Yeah. He can make his own schedule and determine when he wants to take days off? Yeah. Why is he complaining? Yeah, dude, see, there you go. That's a great question.
Yes. Why would I get asked that by normies all the time? It's like, why would you watch a dude who's just crying his ass off? Which the answer to that is because I'm weird, but I think it's compelling that they would even ask, because that's exactly what DSP needs to ask himself. Why would anyone watch this?
Yeah, I mean, he made like setting up notifications and sound alerts sound like he was like building like a building from scratch, like the pyramids or some shit. And it's like, bro, like, come on.
Yeah, he had to use a blowtorch to weld it all together.
Yeah.
Okay? It's that simple. So then don't be hypocritical and say that shit. Just admit it. Just admit, no, you're not free to play what you want. And, you have to.
It's too late for that, Phil.
These stupid memeable games, and crappy games, and AAA games that everyone seems to want. All right, let's continue. Please support the stream if you haven't. Let's do as best.
My check's in the mail, Phil.
Even if we can't hit this goal, even if we get to like halfway to the goal, we get to 100. That's better than nothing. And right now,
oh god, I remember those days having to mail in a check.
Dude, I remember sitting in box tops and forgetting you ordered something from the cereal box.
Exactly. I saw your tweet and now I've sneaked out of work to send this. Well, thanks.
I had a Darkwing Duck flashlight that I sent off for when I was a kid, and it took so long I forgot that I ever sent off for it.
Now we're up to $61 of support. Thank you to Stalking Tiger for the Spinning Bird kick. King Ferb says in the last 15 minutes, Are you ready? You made $1.15. He's counting. King Ferbs is counting on Kick. He says I made $1.15. So basically, everyone who's doing it, I'm gonna end up making like $5 by the end of today.
Yeah, that's $5. That's pretty hype.
All this single.
So stop crying.
It's absolutely ridiculous. They set it up like that. Guys, if you are watching.
How funny would it be if there was an option to change that this whole time and he just didn't
Guys,
do
get us to
it?
70
Of course.
That
now,
makes
please.
that would happen.
Can we get
I
like
can
one
see that.
tip, a super chat, a gifted sub?
You know
something to
DSP
get us
didn't look too
to
hard
have
into it.
goals?
He went
It's
into
ridiculous.
one menu
It
and
really
gave
is.
up.
It's ridiculous that I play good games. People tell me to play what I want. I do. And no
Oh my
one
God.
will support the
This
games. Oh, well, that's too old. Oh, it's a JRPG.
Boy, I have
Sorry.
such fond
Come on.
memories of this conversation.
Sitting on here on stream, screaming at me, demanding
One
I play
more
other
time,
games. Like,
everybody
oh,
now.
I want to see Phil play Code Vein. I want to see play Astro Chain. Why is he playing this? Why is he playing Wily Wars? Why is he playing old games?
And
Why
this
is he
old
playing-
art is
Shut the
kind of
fuck up.
wild.
All
Yeah.
right.
Oh
It's not
god,
gonna help.
especially
All it's
that
gonna do
one.
is piss me off even further.
Jasper's
I'm
looking
I'm
stoked,
happy with
though.
the situation as it is.
This one looks kind of cool.
Seriously, it's
I like
bullshit.
that one.
I'm calling it
Yeah, he
out.
had some good artists once upon a time.
So people are full of it. Every single person from now on, I'm serious. Every single person from now on who says just play what you want, I'm just gonna ban them.
Hell yeah.
All right. One of you brave
Wrong.
soldiers out
Forever.
there.
I'm just gonna ban
Time to
them right
make
from
it
the
a
chat right
count.
there.
Say,
I'm gonna
just
publicly
play what you
humiliate
want real. Get in there.
What the fuck?
And I hope all those
Because
kicks
they
could
say all
have
the time,
messages
but where the
eventually,
hell
because
are
then they're
they?
all going to
When
say
I
just
play
play
what
what
I
you want when they
They're
give them
not
a
here.
penny.
So we're gonna see how long that shit lasts. Okay.
The same thing happened when I pre-ordered Rex.
Well, thank you to Johnny Garlic Enjoyer.
Yeah, dude, I
Penny
forget
Fairy,
shit too, especially if I
And anyone
pre-order
else who's been
stuff.
doing
That's
those
cool. You
single
collect
kicks all
vinyls
day, I
still.
have no idea
I
what they're
do
gonna add up to,
sometimes
nor
with
do
like
I have the
special
ability to
edition
figure
stuff.
that out because they haven't added it
There's a
yet.
vinyl I
Once they do,
want.
it'll be nice to see
I want a
if it would have
vinyl
hit
of the
anything.
Gundam Double Zeta soundtrack.
You know, we'll have to
Some
find
chick
out.
on Twitter was
Figure that
showing
out
it
right
off,
now.
and I almost, alright, I might have to case her joint and steal it.
Real Huge
I'll help.
Asshole actually just gifted a sub.
That sounds like it could be a
to
fun time.
Penny
Yeah.
Fairy. Thank you, Real
I'll
Huge
frame
Asshole.
Phil.
I appreciate that.
Leave
So
some
we're at
gout at the
76
scene of the
support.
crime.
We got a half an hour left on the stream. Can we get to 100 of support in the next half hour? If we hit 100 of support for Sweet Coden, I would actually
You know
be
how we
happy.
could really pin him?
I'm
We'll just
serious. I
leave an
wouldn't be
empty
upset.
bottle of
I'd be like, all right, at least
Great
we
Whale
got
or Grey
decent
Whale, whatever it's
support
called.
for the
Yep.
classic JRPG. But can we do it?
I'm gonna have to waddle my whole way there.
Yeah.
Chairman, I also
Looks
really
like
like
the
this game a lot, and I don't
suspect
want to stop
waddle
playing.
based on the footprints.
I don't. Yeah, guys,
He might have a
please,
bad
let's get to
back.
100 of support. I'm serious. Let's get a couple subs. Let's get a tip.
He stopped and
Let's get a super
swayed.
chat. Can we get
for
to
a
100 of
little bit.
support? Support for the classics. Support for the fun games that I absolutely love and want to keep playing.
And he
By the way, I went
canceled
the wrong
into
way.
a negotiation, Vikes. Well, if we just got 100, I'd be
19
happy.
more bucks. Let's go. Let's hit the
90 more
goal.
bucks.
Excuse me,
Let's
25
go.
more bucks. Let's go. Let's get to 100 bucks right now. Someone, let's go. Let's hit $100.
This is
support
calling as
for
a
Joy Code
motivational
N2
speaker,
right
dude,
now.
I'm telling
Let's
you.
get 5 subs. Let's get a tip. Let's get a super chat.
Oh,
Let's
DSP,
get
it's
some
too
support.
late to
Support.
correct this
For
ship,
God's
dude.
sakes, let's get some support. Come on.
You're trying to be funny now, and bro, you were yelling at us.
Suck on this.
You were being mean, Phil. You hurt my feelings.
Still.
Oh my god, dude. Speaking of Pokemon, I showed my girlfriend the fish type clip. Oh, dude, she's like, does he not like play games? And I'm like, nah, bro, this is 17 years in the business. What are you talking about?
No.
You missed.
He's shockingly unintuitive about that stuff.
There's fish type?
Your future
In the
stepdad
lake?
gifted a sub to Chill Dude 22.
That's crazy. What the fuck? Where else would they be? In the sky?
So
Like,
far, no
what?
one has done more than one sub today.
Well, yeah, there's
Let's
those
get to
flying
81.
fish.
Guys, we got 10 minutes left. Can we get to
Fuck
100 bucks
you.
of support for Sweet Code?
That's actually a
Let's
good
go.
rebuttal, but fuck
Now
you.
is the time.
He's not that witty, bro.
Now
No,
is the
no.
time
Much
to
credit.
strike.
Every impression about Phil is a bad impression
Let's
because
go.
you are obviously
We're in
more
position.
intelligent than Phil.
Dragon
Yeah,
armor.
sure.
Yes. We are in striking distance. Let's go. Less than 20 bucks to hit 100 bucks.
Let's go.
I'm ready, Phil.
Okay. All right, folks.
And
well,
Soldier, why would you
another
want to?
fun
Why would you
stream with
want to
good
replicate
progress
such
in
an
Sweet Code
obnoxious
2. I
style
bet
of
you
begging?
enjoyed.
But for
We're
some
now
reason,
nights with
DSP
Tilda,
thinks, oh, if I
and
beg, that's the
continue
way
from
I
here
want to
next
do
time.
it.
Thank you all
Yeah.
for watching, and I will
All
see you
right.
next week.
And you know,
for an
this
extended
the
week
other
of
thing is
streaming.
too is like
Hopefully
if
I
he
can fit
wouldn't
you 2
mind
major streams of
about
Sweet Code N2 next week. We'll
I'll
find
wait
out.
till later.
See you then. Peace out.
Lay it on me. What's up?
Yeah, it's just like if he wouldn't like, if he would just own the begging, like he kind of does, like he does like a diet owner of like the begging now, but like he still gets baited and triggered over when people say like, "Oh, you're begging" and stuff like that. Like if he wouldn't do that and he would just accept that and just say, "Yeah, I beg. Fuck off. Like I still make money or whatever." Like he kind of does that but not in the right ways. But like if he were to do that, then like I feel like things would be a bit better. I mean, I can't really say for sure. Like people would still give him shit, but like if he wouldn't react to it as harshly as he does, then maybe people would stop giving him so much shit about it. I don't know, man. That's just a theory. We gotta test that out.
We can test it out. Low tier God. Low tier God
well, yeah,
is
true.
as much of an e-beggar as Phil is, but he packages it differently. He's a bit more honest about it. He says, "Oh, you don't want to support me? You don't want to give me money? Oh, it must be because you're broke." And then that's the end of it.
Yeah.
He doesn't belabor it. He doesn't give me money or you're broke. That's it.
Yeah.
And DSP could do that same system. He could just browbeat people and say, "Oh, you don't want to give me money. You must not have any money because you guys are losers." He's done it a couple times, but it should be a committed behavior.
Yeah, and the way that he has done it a couple times are pretty cringe.
Yes. He tries to think of himself as funny. It's not funny. It's not funny when Dale does it. It's just that's the terms and conditions. Give me money or get out.
True.
Okay.
Here comes the scolding. Uh-oh.
Damn straight. How dare
Banned.
not hit the goal?
Tossed.
How dare we not hit half the goal for Sweat Code N2? This is ridiculous. Absolutely unacceptably ridiculous. What did I say? I said we weren't going to hit it, right? Tell me what I said.
I like to set myself up for failure. Makes me feel better.
That we're probably never going to hit a goal again unless we get one person who comes in and is like really generous.
Yeah, I can only live with whales.
Like,
nice
I
admission.
Love the game. I have a great chill time every time I play it. And I want to say thanks again.
Did you guys see any chill? I must have missed it.
Support those streams because that's a game that means something to me. I grew up playing it in the 90s. I absolutely love it. I want to.
Greedy Piggy, LTG has said that too.
No one seems to like it besides a small few.
DSP is always behind the curve on stuff. LTG was doing all this shit talking way before DSP ever did it.
Tonight's late stream is the continuation of Chronos. That will be at 7 p.m. Pacific time. 2 hours of
I think LTG one time told some dude to go out back and suck some dick for money and to donate. So
we'll go back and we will go back to on track and hit a goal. It sucks. That was 9 straight streams we hit a goal.
Back on track.
And now we lost it. We lost the streak.
Damn, man. The streak is lost. Jade is furious.
And now the streak is over. And it's bullshit. It is. It's bullshit.
It is bullshit. I should get money forever.
For Chronos, reminder that tomorrow.
Wow, that was a fantastic rant, though.
Oh yeah.
People
like I said, it was.
Say to me, just play.
I'm not gonna watch this again. That's
it. Just is. It didn't have the explosion that the Spoon rant had, where he got very loud and like crazy. But it definitely had a lot more entertainment value and substance than what the Spoon rant was. That's why I say it was better than the Spoon rant, in my opinion. Like, way better.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a go wide situation than a go tall. Yeah, he's not frothing at the mouth, but his ability to maintain this Rog out for 5 hours was kind of something.
Yeah. Well, you said you're going to do LTG next. I'll probably leave you with that then.
All right.
I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm going to make some lunch here. But
all right,
I appreciate
man,
you having me on, man.
Absolutely. It was rad having you. Thank you so much.
For sure, man. Well, I'll catch the LTG segment because I've been out of touch. So, but I'll hang out in the chat, man.
All right. Enjoy your food.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Peace.
Bye. All right. Let's see. I want to see what some of the comments are saying. Dear DSP, my father has been paralyzed for 10 years after a work accident, unable to walk and with barely any function in his arms. The other day I visited him and turned on your stream. He suddenly stood up, walked to the TV, and turned it off. It was a true miracle. Thank you, DSP. You have no idea how much this means to my family. That's a classic joke. Fantastic. I love how he's telling his audience that they aren't holding up their end of the agreement that he made. Exactly. I didn't sign anything, Phil. I didn't agree to shit. And I wasn't with these dudes who said, just play what you like. Well, I said it a couple times, but that ship has sailed, man. That ship has sailed. After witnessing his smug ass during the lengthy Kino arc, this is such a delight to go through. That's true. That's getting a like. Beggars can't be choosers. We all know Phil is definitely a beggar. You're going to take those pennies and you'll like it. Peggy, get it? Ah, man. Yeah, how many... This whole ass segment, though, how many detractors did it create? Realistically, probably 0, because, you know, the battlefield stabilized. The battlefield stabilized a while ago with detractors versus DSP supporters. But assume that DSP had 100 random people. No, let's get that number up a little higher because that's not a good sample size. 1,000 random YouTube viewers. 1,000 random YouTube viewers are linked to this stream, and they can't leave it. Sorry, let me get some water. How many do you think became fans after all this? I would argue maybe 2. Maybe 2. So what, 998 people left or hated what they witnessed? That's not a good return, Phil. People ain't liking you. Let's get this LTG shit going. This one's a bit shorter, 30 minutes. And, well, they'll explain the context, but I had mentioned earlier that the way that LTG could have been defeated by DSP, because the trying to play him in fighting games thing was never going to work. Even if they played against each other, LTG does not care about fighting games. He doesn't care. And what you really would have to do is hit him in the clout. And by DSP doing some sort of collab with Kai Cenat or some big content creator, that would have hurt Dale. Dale would have been triggered by that. That would have gotten the Rog out. And that's kind of what happened.
Dale. T. A long time. Yo, low tier guy, my boy. Thank you for the 20 gifted. What's up, bro? How you doing? 1069. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you. Now, I don't know.
Nice skateboards.
That nigga name is Dale, bro. Yo, bro, his name Dale, bro. Bro, his name really Dale, bro. What the
It's such a dweeby name for him. Dale's a fine name, but he's a dweeb.
D-A-L-E Dale. Dale.
So yeah, that ran pretty quick there. But what he was saying is that a lot of these content IDs were reversed, so people got their videos back, which has been a never-ending battle for Dale. He'll flag 100, 200 videos. And it's a numbers game, but it's a numbers game that people are starting to wise up to. Because it used to be, okay, my content was taken down, I'll just stop posting videos. It's not that important. I don't care that much. Because most people, if they're making videos about Dale and they get taken down, they're content to be done. It's kind of like Cat Troller for a while. He was content to be done for a while, I think, when DSP took all of his videos down. I believe that's how that went. I hope I'm not talking on my ass with that one. But people have started wising up and realizing that they can counter these. And now all these videos go back and he has no answer for it except to just try and flag them all over again. And because he's still trying to control the narrative. He still thinks that he should be able to have the sole right to all information that exists about him at all. Which I don't think anyone has that right, do they? Does anyone have the right to all information regarding them? No. But Dale's special. So yeah, all those got reversed. He got clowned on this guy's stream. And so where does this anger go? Well, you know where it's going to go.
Dale.
Yeah, Dale Gribble's rad. And Dale Earnhardt's. Oh, ninja shit. Watch out. Ooh, random.
I really lost 3 rounds to this.
Oh god.
Oh my. This fucking player was so garbage. And just really figured out a way to spam a YOLO random shit and then ran off like a straight up bitch. This is why I don't play Wi-Fi niggas. I'm not playing no
Block
no more
list is
Wi-Fi.
full.
I gave you niggas one shot.
That's insane.
I don't even. This nigga didn't even know what the.
Just a white dude name. Never seen a dude named Dale that wasn't from Alabama or Arkansas. That's true. I think.
Get the out of my chat.
What was that? He's garbage, but you lost.
Get the
Yep.
out of my chat. You
Yep.
borfing up.
We get some classic Dale rage here.
Ass nigga out of my chat. Time that nigga out. Ban him. I really lost to a god-awful player 3 rounds from YOLO random.
And this is how you know Dale's triggered when Dale's been having a hard time. Is because he does, like DSP, especially with the passage of time, Dale has kind of, I don't want to say chilled out because that's not the right term. Not for this kind of guy. He's become more muted. Mic muted. Anyway, he's become more muted, and so he doesn't have these explosive moments as much anymore. You know, back in the day when he was playing Street Fighter 4 and 5, he was consumed with endless fury. Non-stop screaming, non-stop controller tossing. Everyone in chat is getting their own personalized condemnation letter. Everyone's getting banned. Everyone's getting everything. You know, but nowadays he's a bit calmer. And he times people out instead of banning them. So that's how that's a good way to say it. He became more tired. And that's how you know when Dale is legitimately going through some tough times, I guess you could say. The tough times for Dale is that he's not allowed to flag videos, is when he returns to that anger.
Now I'm gonna sit here and watch a 15-second combo. Oh yeah.
Man, it's
seen this before.
It's reminiscent when he was playing Tekken 7 for the first time.
Half my life going off one juggle.
Holy shit, man, you're getting annihilated out there. Damn.
2 combo sequences, you lose. Shut up.
Poor cat.
Bloop.
Cat just wanted to say something.
Bloop. About your rank big.
Oh wow. I didn't see that Crush. Check it out.
Spamming random shit. These niggas suck at this game. Niggas just doing what Tekken 8 allows them. That nigga was a bum.
Don't hold back, Dale. How do you really feel?
List for these fucking squeegees.
Everything is a sniper. The snipers are inside the walls.
Maybe one day you'll fucking sub to the platform. Make it a 10. I don't show stream snipers. Maybe if these niggas weren't sitting back teabagging and doing dumb shit, I'd show the whole match. You ever thought about that? Like I said, once I get Tekken King with a character, I retire from rank. So these niggas better try to snipe as much as they can because I will never play Victor in rank again once he's Tekken King. It's a wrap.
Yeah, there you go, Kuro. Dale stand user. Love it. A mirror match, toxified. Mic off, camera off. Ooh, look at that. Nice and clean. Watch out, friend. How'd you get hit by that, man? It's a bread butter combo.
I went to block the dude and I tried to block him and exit and I accidentally went to rematch.
Shit.
And play mirrors and the person, these people are sitting here stream sniping me, now you're trying to play me with the same character. They was doing it yesterday off stream. They're gonna do it while I am streaming.
Man, think about the poor dude who matched up with him. They were hoping to play a game. It was a mirror match. Oh, cool. It'll be fun. Victor versus Victor. This dude punks out.
Being a sitting turkey, so.
I don't feel that way ever. Whenever I'm playing a fighting game and I get matched with the other dude, that's me. That's awesome. Chip versus Chip is the best fight. Got 2 ninja dudes jumping all over the place, throwing shurikens and alpha blades. It's the best.
Just hold up forward and spam something. You see
I
how
like Dale's
up forward
glasses.
Comes out they literally will hold up forward and spam a button and pray to God they get a f***ing stream.
Right, Jordan. Launched his ass right off the stream.
Launcher after launcher after heat activation after launcher. My God.
I agree with you though, Dale. I also don't like some elements of Tekken. That's why I don't play it.
Bloop. Could you just ban that person instead? Thank you.
I'm not good enough for Tekken, I admit. Oh, get good. No, I've decided to just stay bad.
Play people to use my characters. Go ahead and take the dub.
I've decided to accept my mediocrity. Is that okay?
Just take the game, bro. And somebody's just wasting my time.
You're wasting his time. Get up. I like the SpongeBob noises. That's good stuff.
Get ready for the next battle.
And here we go with your typical stream.
That's true as well, Kuro. Reina, love Reina. I'm like, what's her name? Sailor Jupiter from Sailor Moon. You know how her whole thing is that it reminded her of her old boyfriend? Whenever a character reminds me of my wife, I'm always delighted by it. Reina reminds me of my wife so much. She's a little shit talker.
Then they got these small ass stages that just forces offensive mashing. Sorry ass nigga.
At least Dale wears his glasses, unlike Phil. Yeah, because he has swag, sir. I believe.
This nigga's life work is to play me in a video game, but have literally done no life's work.
Well, how do you know what I did? You only know that I'm right here, right now. You don't know where I was 10 minutes ago.
Snipe the nigga who will always be better than you at every aspect of life. Take that into accountability.
If you match against Dale in a game, you're a loser. Wow, okay. I guess I just shouldn't be playing Tekken, huh? Seems like bad science.
God does not know what the he's doing.
I don't know, it looks like he's kicking the shit out of you. Look at this guy, he's completely ignorant of what he's doing. That's why he's melting this guy.
This guy didn't know what the he was doing.
I've been great. How have you been, Casper?
It's like the stage did all the work.
I like the confusion about the white and black DSP, and I appreciate it because they get confused about it. Like, why is he called the white DSP? He's black. That makes it funnier that it's confusing to you. Yeah, he has weird opinions, complete nonsense opinions about mirror matches. He insists with a straight face and with intense anger that a mirror match doesn't show you who is better with the character. And I'm sorry, that's simply an incorrect opinion. It's rare that an opinion is incorrect, but that's an incorrect opinion. It absolutely shows you who's better with the character. That's why it's fun to have mirror matches. Which one of our chips is better? I bet it's mine. Oh shit, it was yours, you know? And when people have pressed him on this and said, well, how does that work? How would you know who's the better character if it was a mirror match or whatever? How would you be able to test this? And he said that the only way to really have an accurate mirror match, his words, accurate, is, I believe it was Street Fighter 4, where you could tune your character to be slightly different based on, no, Street Fighter 3, where you could have, you know, alpha gammaism or whatever they were called. I forgot what they're called. And he said that only that allows you to truly test who is better with the character, because you can change your character a little bit. No, that doesn't prove that. It actually shows the opposite. That's not the best way to test that. Yeah. And past all the illusions, we all know what it's really about. He doesn't like to be upstaged with his own character. He doesn't like losing to someone who knows how to play better than him empirically. And, you know, that's going to cause the Rogouts. Thank you very much, Jordan. I appreciate it.
Work for this dumb.
Choose your ism. What's my ism?
Dude was sloppily pressing buttons and the stage explodes.
Rogism.
Every time the nigga gets me in the corner, the stage explodes so he could literally continue an easy mode combo.
Yep. How do you feel about it?
Literally fucking sucks.
You should write your congressman about this, Dale.
Easy mode combo. Stage helps him do more of the work. Pops heat. Blah, blah,
How did the
blah,
stage help
yeah.
him? I don't understand.
And most likely the run's gonna break. He gets help again.
Oh,
Easy
watch
mode
out.
combo.
Watch
You
out.
can't juggle in this game. It gives you the juggle for you.
He's
Wake
just
up
chilling
around
now.
it. Of course you do.
Okay, you got to juggle. Never
And
mind.
I lose to someone else who sucks again.
Nice snap kick there. Dead instantly. All right. You got this, Dale. Focus. Oh, shit.
I'm not showing this.
Yeah, I agree. This is bullshit.
Bro, I'm playing this garbage ass log. And it's just, the stage literally was doing all the work for this horrible player. Like, he would do one E, he would launch me, do jab, our combo, kick me. I would fly into the fucking corner.
That's true, Casper. We should
I
investigate
would
the
fly off
stage.
into the fucking corner.
The
And
stage is
would
corrupt.
bounce me off again. He'd repeat the combo, kick me to the other side.
That'd be
That
kind of
would
a
bounce
cool
me off the
idea. What if
stage.
you could corrupt
Like,
the
what the fuck
land,
is up with the
but
game?
not
I
toxify it,
turned off
but
the magic
bribe
because
the
nigga put
earth?
TTV in his name.
That'd be pretty cool.
That
How would
literally
you do
is
that?
war for nothing. You're a go liver. No one cares about you going live. You got TTV in your name. No one cares.
Okay.
You're going live to the void. You're
Well,
going
now
live
those
to the
people
void,
on
nigga.
that stream are watching you
You're going
stand
live
there
to
like
the
an
void.
idiot and get bopped.
Off to the void, pussy. I know you're watching my stream for free clout. You're a bum. You thought I was gonna show you a match, nigga? No.
But they're getting their own personal Rog out.
I don't
Can
like,
we see
you know
the
what? I
game?
don't like those 2 messages that you sent, nigga. I'll this guy.
Get him out of there. Whoa, I just realized Char Azabel's back there.
I can read undertones very well. Mods, talk that nigga out for a fucking hour.
There he is back there. Guy did nothing wrong. Yay,
2 of
Louis.
these niggas in a row, stream snipers.
Yep, clearly. Statistically impossible. Oh shit, it's Cammy too.
If 2 lilies back to back isn't calculated sniping, I don't know what else is, chat.
It's
Yeah, but I'll
that's a
tell you one thing, I'm not
horrible
struggling
data
in
set,
life,
Dale.
But you are. How would you know what I was doing for 10 years if you've done nothing with your 10? I guarantee you, my last 10 is better than yours and your parents combined. I promise you that. You're banned out of my chat too. You're worthless.
I don't know,
Worthless,
man. No.
born for nothing, squeegee in society.
Oh
My bad,
God.
that was very good.
Nice
Anime
belch.
PSP, you're a bum. You can't talk to me about years. You literally have done nothing with yours. I've done a lot with mine.
Like
I
what?
wish you could be me.
Like what?
Now keep watching in silence. You'll never be able to type again, you fucking worthless fuck. So embarrassed of your fucking goddamn facial structure. You'll hide behind a fucking cartoon anime PFP. Bet if we dug through your hard drives, we'd find all types of weirdo shit in there.
Oh really?
Now calm slowly, bitch.
Holy shit. It's pretty wild,
This is a
Jordan.
masher.
Also, what if I don't
Just
have my
mashing
profile
random
picture as me because I'm not vain enough to
Damn
do
shame I
that?
got a block on. There's hundreds of snipers.
I always feel it's weird
I
to
gotta
have
block
my face
infinite
as my
amount of
profile
people,
picture. It
and
feels
I gotta
vain.
unblock people and block more. And block more.
But then I guess that's Dale. Dale's an extremely vain man, so.
Starts off with a fucking launcher.
Oh, that's a cool ass outfit she's wearing.
And it's a lily. The third lily is
Yep, getting
calculated
stream
sniping.
sniped by lilies. Antagonized by these lilies out here. Oh, hell yeah. Dragonov is a rare
All
sight.
of a sudden, my cord is fucking up on my controller now.
Yeah, stream sniping cord.
Disconnected twice throughout the match with this sniper.
Yeah, exactly, Robot.
Niggas wanna stop
It's,
me.
Dale is a boring person, too. Every time he does interviews or he does some sort of appearance, he demonstrates that he's a loser. And people pick up on it immediately. Whenever he tried to
I'm not gonna
flirt
show
with
that
women
shit.
on
It's
various
blatant.
streams or
Sniper,
podcasts,
They do that shit every single time. I'm
no,
supposed to
it
win
never
round.
works. They always
They'll
kind of
kick
laugh
back
at
and
him.
Wait for me to do something and do a super. I'm not showing it.
Oh, shit.
It is that serious if you got the world trying to make content out of what you do for a living and steal money from you. You ever thought about that? Or are you just a basic dumb nigga in society who gets no money? The
Maybe I get so
best
much
nigga on
money
my
that
chat.
this doesn't matter to
A
me.
broke nigga like you could never understand how it feels to be in my shoes. You're a bum. You've never achieved nothing. Your
That's
parents
what
never
DSP
achieved
should
nothing.
start saying to
Backshot
people.
baby that grew up to be in a nigga's chat to hate. Calm slow.
Yes, that was earlier, Kuro. Dale was sitting
Deal
there
with that later
crying.
After this, the sniping is just ridiculous. I'm not playing it. I'm good. This will be the last game I play on this.
I thought Dale's interviews would be interesting, but he tries to be serious, which he sucks at. He has nothing to say, really. He tries to be intelligent too, and use words that he doesn't actually understand. And it's embarrassing, man. It's why you don't do that, is because people who know what words mean will see that you're using them wrong and immediately put together that you're trying to be impressive, and then you're lame. But Dale's out here saying, yeah, relationships add too many dexterities.
To stop me from getting a rank in a video.
Wait, what's this now?
It's just the stalking is just too much, bro. It's not even that. It's just the fact that I'm literally facing an army of men who are trying to stop me from getting a rank in a video game. That's what makes it even worse.
Again, he has no proof that any of these people are stream sniping him.
Like, these are people who are watching my stream to try to stop me from getting a rank in a video game, in a collective effort, so that I won't say that I'm a Tekken King in a video game, but I'm literally a. Man, it's just, man, I wish I could.
It's a public place. Matchmaking is public. Anybody can be on there.
All these niggas, put them in the void and just have their minds thinking they were getting butt fucked by the biggest, veiniest cocks over and over again, but it wouldn't even be happening. It would just be the void making them think that. I have to do, but even when I tried doing it off stream, these niggas was sniping me off stream because they follow.
Dale wants to plug you into the Matrix and have you booty busted in the Matrix forever. That's what I'm saying, man. This is some good classic Dale shit. Love it.
Follow my tag. They basically monitor everything I do offline.
Right, Willis?
In this game. So basically what I'll do is I'll make a brand new tag. Didn't I get blue ranks in one day? I got blue ranks.
Exactly, Kuro. That's the mask. That's the lie. And they can't live that lie.
I won't show you guys. I'll come back.
This is the true Dale, and he can't present this. It's funny as hell.
There's no way they're going to be able to find me on a brand new tag, so I could easily get Tekken King off stream. I don't have to worry about niggas sniping me. I start off on a brand new tag.
He's starting to show his age.
Show what tag it is or anything like that, and that'll be it for that. Niggas just know how to ruin the fun every time I try to play a game. If only I just had powers, man. I would just, and the shit that I would literally do to these bum ass niggas. If I just had Professor Xavier's powers, I would just go into their mind and just do all types of. I'd see where the they're at. I'd see through the cable fibers where they're sniping me from, and literally just do all types of. If I was your favorite streamer, you would have dropped candies on me.
Again, he has no proof that any of these people are stream sniping him. So he is fantasizing about doing horrible things to likely innocent people.
We should have been back at 4K yesterday.
That's insane, man. What a deranged fool. Tell you what, you're Dale the deranged.
You don't let a teenager outwork you? Go panhandle, bro.
I'm talking to Phil?
That I actually have some sort of fun playing, not games I'm forcing myself to play so I can stop.
By the way, he's banned from this game, so he's ban evading on here again.
To get Tekken King is so that I don't have to play Tekken no more. That's the whole point. Once I get that climax of Tekken King, I don't need to touch the game no more.
Cool.
Until new characters come out or something like that.
Then why don't you do it off stream?
So many people on this planet that literally don't even deserve to be here.
What'd I do?
Just literally lingering, just waiting for a random nigga to go live to hate. Like, why the fuck are you even, like, why are you even on this motherfucking planet? Like, you're not even doing shit. I'm like, I'll be thinking, like, what would make a nigga just wake up to just hate on somebody they don't know? You're not doing shit in your whole day, and then you just wait for me to stream so you can, like, say something to me when literally my life is what you wish it could be, and you wish you could be in this.
Yeah, I wish I could get bullied online while playing Tekken. Actually,
like,
kind of. Never mind, he's right. I do wish that.
Envy and peons that niggas just refuse to do something about their reality.
Damn it, he's right. I wasn't ready for this.
Insane, man. I'll never be able to understand how somebody could just wake up to hate on anybody.
But you don't know that that's the case. This is Dale is a profile in psychological self-destruction. His entire worldview is designed to make him a victim. People exist to antagonize him. It's not just that he's a narcissist and people don't really even exist. It's that people could exist only for the reason to annoy him, try and hurt him. He's being gang stalked by phantoms.
And just search niggas up I don't like and be glued to them. I couldn't do that.
I hope
Chat,
so,
name some
Midnight.
people
I
in
hope
here
so.
You don't like that's a celebrity or something. Just spew out some names. All right, so let's see. So all right, let's just say you don't like Kai. You don't like DDG. So you don't like Kai. You don't like DDG. Yet you gonna wake up. Hey, I'm about to type DDG on YouTube. You're gonna search up DDG. Shit. You don't like the guy, but you're gonna search him up.
Maybe if DDG, I don't know who that is. Maybe if DDG would regularly freak his shit because he was being beaten in Tekken, people probably would.
On Twitter, damn, I can't stand Kirk. I can't stand Aiden. I can't stand DDG. But you're gonna search them up on the internet. You're also gonna look and see what videos they drop by searching them up on the internet. You're gonna leave a comment. You're gonna basically be obsessed with niggas you claim to not like. What makes a person obsess over somebody they don't like to where you still go search up their shit? Because my brain doesn't work like that. If I don't like something, I'm not gonna go look it up. If a bitch is ugly, I'm not gonna be like, damn, this bitch ugly as f. Let me just keep going to her fucking gram. Ugly ass fucking.
When Meerkat was asking when he was on Going Green, you know, what's the appeal of Dale? Here's a good example of it. That it's Dale is DSP slightly remixed. Because all that you're hearing right now is what DSP says.
Who thinks like that?
Who would want to see things they don't like? I'm a positive person. I'm not interested in things I don't like.
Damn, you know what?
First of all, no, you're not positive. Second, that's all you talk about is things you don't like.
I don't know him. I never went to school.
And Dale here is given the same ass story.
I never had a rude interaction with him in public. I just, you know what? There's no reason for me not to like this person. I don't dislike him, but I guess I gotta respect his crap, and I don't have to like him as the internet personality he is.
All because someone called him Dale
Maybe I'll have
online.
some bliss in life.
And he didn't get his
I'm
videos
just trying to
taken
figure
down.
it out all aspects. Why would I go watch somebody's movie if I do not like them? If I don't like you as an actor, why would I go pay to go see your film? I don't know. I'm just trying to like find.
Well, I'm not paying.
Into somebody's shoes like that.
I'm not paying anything. I can hate on you for free.
And like how? Like how? I don't understand. Well, it's impossible to bring me down. I'm always gonna be in.
Yeah, you're already at rock bottom.
That means nothing.
DSP and Dale are past the bedrock. You can't bring them down any further until you go into the mantle.
My life is my life. A peon's life is theirs by choice.
I don't know. These peons can play Tekken without getting stream sniped.
Shit's insane, man. Then you niggas want to come up to me and glaze me IRL and beg me for pics. But don't nobody have any of my authentic social medias. You're not following me on any authentic social media.
If I ever saw Dale in public,
I know where you came
here's
from.
what I'm going to do, and listen to why I would do it.
I ain't doing no pics.
I would go up and talk to him like, oh, hey, man, you're a low tier god. That's really cool. And it's like, oh, you know, love the work or whatever. And then I would walk away and very visibly take pictures of him from afar. And then make it, try and frame it so that he's walking away. You know, take pictures of his back. And then I would get on stream and say, yeah, I challenged him to fight. I got all up in his face and he ducked and ran. Yeah, I'm lying. I'm lying. I am lying. That's the point. And Dale is going to scream his ass off about it. He's going to say, that's not what happened. He came up to me. He was this squeegee. And that's not what... Yeah, I'm lying. And you responded to it. That's funny.
Hey, Shin, can you add that part?
Very upset because the constant IDs rolled... Uh-oh. Shit.
Hey, Shin, can you add that particular name over there in that chat? They keep spamming over there. Just put it in a ban list filter or block words list filter.
Yep.
And then make
that was the person he tried to take down, I believe.
Follow me for a week to even say anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie about you,
like
Dale.
To the end of time. Like niggas act like I don't have self-control. You know, let me tell you guys something. No, I only cut on my cam and mic for the entertainment of my chat. I could really just be a mute and be on some Sonic Fox. Cut the cam and mic off and just play the game. It's not killing me to cut on my cam and mic and talk. Like, let's just say if I randomly cut on a fighting game.
By the way, he has self-control right now. That's why he's going on this tantrum.
This dude really got the launcher. What the counter again? What the hit me against the wall? Like, you think I would do that by myself? No. So if I really wanted to just sit here and not say anything, I literally could. Niggas better appreciate this while it's here. You know what I mean? Like one day, like I said, one day chat, it's gonna say last live, and then you're not gonna ever see me again.
When's that gonna happen? Can I schedule that?
Forever. You know what I mean?
Is that happening, Tamara?
Stupid and wasting your time. I don't mean like.
I should ask LTG if he wants to come on Going Green.
Who knows what happened? Who knows where life's gonna take me? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I'm enjoying it while it's here. I'm streaming.
Oh, we can talk about dexterities, Dale. Come on.
But who knows? Something else comes up. No, I wouldn't give a warning. I would just disappear.
That's not possible.
I'm the most underappreciated streamer there is.
Who needs to appreciate you?
Everybody knows who I am. Niggas want to see. Niggas want to be like, "Oh, you're a legend." Pop in my chat, DM me, all that type of shit. Where's the brand deals and all that? Where's the ends? Where's this? Where's that?
Dude, you're unmarketable.
For a multitude of years.
Realistically, you're unmarketable. It's past the arguments of cancel culture, this and that. Dale is an example of when cancel culture is undeniably correct. This guy would be brand suicide to have this dude associated with your shit. Oh, it's here green, so somehow I don't think that would work out. Damn it, you're right. Well, he tried and sue me for trying to say going green. I actually invented that phrase. It's true, Dale, and I stole it from you.
Yeah, like I said, man, I'm streaming now. I'm having a good time, but you know, nothing lasts forever.
That'd be awesome, bro.
Enjoy me while I'm here. You feel me?
Dude, you're a narcissist. You're not going anywhere.
As well, like, don't just take niggas for granted. Don't take an actor for granted. Your favorite music artist for granted. Your favorite basketball players. Your favorite streamers. Don't take nobody in this motherfucker for granted.
I think I can take you for granted. You're gonna be here till you die.
Treated him like when he was on kick.
Man, we were all so mean to Dale. It's a bummer he doesn't stream anymore. No one's gonna be saying this.
Off into the sunset.
Whatever you have to tell yourself, Dale. You'll all miss me when I'm gone.
Then he comes back and you
Dale, are you?
You missed what was there.
Are you feeling like a summer ant? Do you want to talk about it? Because you're talking like some warning signs of it.
IRLs, you're tired of seeing niggas stunting chrome hearts.
You'll all miss me when I'm gone.
Do all this dumb shit. You're tired of watching fake reality TV shows and you missed an authentic streamer. You realize that once that nigga dipped out.
You guys lost out on an authentic streamer.
So I'm saying, man, appreciate the authentic niggas that are left. All these pussy ass niggas that clip my shit, everything like that. You niggas are obsessed. If I just somehow just randomly got crazy M's or did something that took me on a whole different level, you think that I would just sit here and stream? You niggas would have to just replay.
Now I want to see Dale sponsored stuff with Photoshops. I want to see Dale on the cover of Wheaties.
Whatever. But just remember.
Cover? Yeah, it's a cover. Box. Whatever.
Nobody you like will. Nobody you see in this motherfucker will. Time is time, bro. Shout out to everybody that's here for me authentically. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, what a crybaby, dude.
I enjoy streaming.
What a whiny little dude.
I enjoy entertaining niggas for a living.
I enjoy entertaining you guys, but I hate that I don't have any brand deals. Why aren't you going out and getting some? You said you do so much. You said you do more than me and my parents combined. I'm sure either my parents or I could go get a brand deal if we wanted to. Maybe it's lame to say it. I could do it if I wanted to, but the reality is that I really don't. I'm not interested in that. Uh-oh.
Wait, is this dude talking?
You're trying so much better than taking care of your daughter.
It's one of these guys here. Let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going, nigga. Let's just keep it going.
Oh, yeah. Now an actual stream sniper shows up.
It's fine.
Or at the very least, I would imagine I would have less difficulties getting a sponsorship than Dale.
I'm literally just talking about this. And niggas are still showing me, you, and everybody else at this motherfucker that niggas are born for nothing. You really should be ashamed of yourself if you're Hispanic, white, Asian, or Indian, or anything but black stalking me. Your life really gotta suck. How are you white stalking a black man?
Because I found time to.
It makes no sense to me. You already get a head start. You're white. You get a head start. You're Hispanic. You get a head start. You're Asian. You get a head start. You're Indian.
Maybe I'm using my privilege to antagonize you. And well, as you know, Dale, as a white man with a 401k and multiple businesses that I own, I like to make time. I make time to stream snipe Dale. Now I want to see that. I want to see some sort of billionaire talking about, you know, time. We all get the same 24 hours. So how do I manage my time? I make time. I make time to stream snipe Dale on Tekken 8. Well, yeah, he's trying to win. It's a game where you're trying to win. Also, you zone, so if someone ever zones, you're kind of compelled to go off on them when you get the chance.
Oh, my bad. It just says low tier something. It's giving them
Me and my multiple retirement accounts. Exactly. I like to take time off of trading stocks to call this man Dale. That would be hype. Hi Dale, I'm Bill Gates. I'm here to tell you to pay your daughter's child support. That born for nothing ass loser, got nothing going on. You would call him a squeegee. That'd be awesome.
Imagine being Hispanic and this is what you're doing with your time.
Well, I can imagine. I'm doing it right now. What do you want me to do, Dale? I've got the day off work. I can kick it. It's pretty hype.
This what you doing with your time? You're not streaming or nothing. You're just trying to beat a black man in a video game.
Yep. Hey, you know what? It's fun to have goals. Yeah, if someone zones on you, you have an obligation to go off on them as hard as possible because you don't want them to regain the range and continue the zoning shit.
These niggas be playing me in video games like they're at Evo, but there's no money involved. Like, I'm getting paid by the minute, the second, the hour.
Awesome.
These niggas just sit over here just acting like there's paper involved.
No, man, it's about the honor of defeating Dale. I just realized how dumb that sounded.
Balls.
Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe it is kind of dumb, but it's still something I want to be able to tell people. Yeah, I fought LTG. I beat him. Oh, that's cool. It's a conversation starter. And a conversation ender, really. Watch out. Oh, nice. It's nice. Oh, oh shit. Come on, you got this. Oops. Whoa, where are you going? Bloop. Giggity. Alright. Yeah, there you go.
Just take the round, bro. Matter of fact.
Dude, this is how you keep getting banned, Dale. Now, don't laugh, everyone, but that's the Rog mating call. Ah, fantastic. Damn, dude was pissed about all that shit, man. He's really cranky because he couldn't get his copyright claims in. Oh, well. What's DSP up to? Is he up to anything else today? Oh, he's not here today, is he? Oh, well, that works out. Yeah, I think that's about gonna cover it. Man, that LTG or that DSP rant was something else, man. Just play what you like and the money will come or whatever. I agree that it's a simplistic statement. I agree. And furthermore, I do realize that DSP has certain situations that change that from being that effective. And some of them aren't entirely within his control. For example, it's hard as hell to become big on YouTube anyway. But the thing about it is this is a 17-year content creator. A 17-year anything who struggles as though it's day one is not good. That's indicative of greater failings than what you can excuse away. You know, if I was at my job for 17 years and I still can't do a damn thing, that's bad. There's no other way to frame it. That's bad. But for DSP though, somehow he should just get a pass with that anyway. But the technique of complaining the whole time, I'm glad to see it didn't work out. It'd be really annoying if it worked and then he feels validated because it worked. Well, he feels validated no matter what. If he complains his ass off and he fails to reach the goals, well, now he's proven that you're all full of shit. But if he complains his ass off and gets money, he proves that actually he's chill and positive and everyone loves him. There's one of the characteristics for what is science is the measurement of falsifiability. And what that is that you have to leave room in science for the possibility that you're wrong. It is by definition to be science, you need to have the possibility that you're wrong. And DSP, it can't be scientific. whenever he says these, whenever he has these discussions about, I scientifically proved it, I scientifically proved it. No, because you never allow yourself to be wrong. And so it just can't be science. Is he streaming today? I didn't think he was streaming today. Let's see what he's up to. For real? He said it's Wednesday. Oh yeah, that's right. Shit. Thought it was Thursday for some reason. Hell yeah. Okay, so he's gone tomorrow and the day after, huh? Hollow Knight. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for swinging by for this surprise style, morning style stream. I'll be back Friday with Wolverine Doll, and we're doing Going Green, and we're watching, what is it? Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So I'd love to see you there. Hope you all swing by. And did we learn anything? Well, we learned that for Phil, it's just too late. That's what I learned.